Madden Ultimate Team too much, and they tend to flood that in around December on MUT usually. I feel like it's a little early for the show to do it, but who knows? I mean, the game's kind of been stale, so I guess give them credit for trying something new. We are now multicasting, so I'll start my timer after this kickoff. But yeah, great to see M-Hop and Spidey Billy. Big birthday wishes to Spidey Billy, 50 years old. You have any fun plans for the day, Billy? Like, you gonna go have a, favorite meal, have a party, have a cake, any of that type of stuff? 40 for me hit right in the middle of the pandemic, so I didn't really do much for 40. Like, everything was pretty shuttered. I turned 40 in 2020. So 50, I'm gonna go nuts. Here in the U.S., Billy, and Billy, I think you're in the UK. I may be misremembering. I'm misremembering some about my buddy M-Hop, and I hope you guys will follow M-Hop, anybody filtering in. But here in the U.S., you can start like ordering from the senior menu and things when you turn 50, and you can join what's called AARP.
Now Richardson.
Which, I mean, some people kind of go nuts for AARP, others go. Let's see, gonna see Deadpool, Wolverine later today. Get Taco Bell birthday supper. Oh, in Canada. I don't know why I took you all the way across the pond. Yeah, so Canada probably has a lot of the similar things. And you can qualify for the senior PGA Tour as well. But you know what? I don't really want to play that 6-1 because I can't use Cam Chancellor. Hey, all the TikTok buddies, please be sure to follow, share, and like. Red Chat buddies, please do the same. My question of the day: would you rather be too hot or too cold? Now, I know there's a part where, it's just not hospitable for human life, but yeah, like within reason. Would you rather be a little too hot or a little too cold? GT Breaks, Cowboys, Stovers, Matt, Ben, Thick Chubby. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all doing well. And great to have you scrolling in. Hopefully you spend some time to listen to today's stream. Our hourglass is running, and we'll play at least 90 minutes of Madden. Everybody that follows will extend the stream. I watched the A's beat the Reds last night, and that was about it as far as sports. I went and got this. The small removed wasn't too bad, but boy, I was dreading it. I thought it was going to hurt a lot more than it did. They just gave a little bit of, I think they said lidocaine to numb it up, and then it was fine. TT, Drew Baby, Robert Hill, Trevitt, Black King. How's everybody doing? Welcome in, guys and gals, to chat. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people in chat, Billy, for what it's worth, say that they're going to see that Deadpool Wolverine movie. Hopefully it'll be everything that it's cracked up to be.
Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what
M-Hop, do you happen to know, or Billy, or anybody, do you guys happen to know a lot about graphic cards? I keep looking at the graphic cards, and I don't know if I need an NVIDIA card, which I think helps a little bit with the encoding on OBS, or if I need something different. Oh, Spider, hey, thanks, Spider, for the follow. Lights are flashing for you, and you just extended the stream. Spider, hey, important question. Would you rather be a little too hot or a little too cold? Was waiting until your birthday to go see it for Spidey or Billy. Spider Billy's in the other chat. We got a couple Spiders hanging out with us. But yeah, great to have a new follower. Hope you're having a tremendous day. Love to hear your favorite NFL team. Dave just followed. Dave, you're awesome. There's even a story about a spider named Dave that my kids really like. It's on YouTube. It's a little jingle. I don't know where it came from. It's like a little Minecraft video thing. Right, he dumps off, and it's incomplete. We were able to bend it right down on the goal line, so that's a great start. Dave, who's your favorite football franchise, buddy? We are backed up here a little bit. We're on the 3. Here we go. Looks like there's some room out the side door. And we just couldn't evade that big fella long enough. I thought we were going to sprint out and get some serious yardage, but just got past the line of scrimmage. M-Hop, how is Duke looking for this upcoming collegiate football season? That I remember for sure. It's San Fran. Oh, hey, we're rivals, man. How do you feel about the Niners coming into this year? I know some people are concerned about, you know, the Super Bowl hangover. Oh, Danielle Freak just shared the TikTok live. Good going, Danielle Freak. But you guys are still pretty stacked. I think it's your division to lose, at least as far as the division's concerned. I mean, I hope it's Seattle's division, but I could be wrong. Closure, I should have babysitting tomorrow, and I'm not taking any more moles off my head tomorrow, so I'm fixing up the alpaca. He's back in my Google tasks.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's
Closure, how the heck are you, buddy? Great to have you in chat.
They'll get maybe 3 out
Thanks
of
for
that
being
one,
here.
and it's gonna set up third
Hey,
down.
Fire Tech, thank you for the likes on TikTok.
Coordinators preach all the time. Play, pass, defense,
Here's Closure.
with vision.
Last movie I saw in theaters, I believe, was
Short game.
the Kung Fu Panda movie. Kung Fu Panda 4, I think it is. Man, I'm tempted to go for this. Probably shouldn't. Oh well. It's just a game, right? What's going to happen? They're going to fire me off of Madden?
Short of the sticks
So,
like
we're
third
going
down.
for it.
You know what that tells you, Mike?
Fire Tech 90. Who's your favorite NFL team?
Fourth down has
And
already
Dave, since you
been
told
made.
me that you're a Niner fan, who's your favorite 49er of all time?
Great, but if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot.
Oh, I got blasted, but we did get the first down. Hey,
Have the Seahawks first down.
it's a Hartney coming in. Thanks so much. Good morning. How are you?
Gain of 9.
Hey, thanks for the other gift the other day. I never know what the gifts are, unless they're like the super common ones. I didn't realize you'd send a 400 diamond gift the other day, Canadian Bella. So everybody, please drop a follow on our buddy Canadian Bella. CB, gotta go, Jerry. We are playing Ultimate Team. Yes, we're playing seasons right now. Frank Gore Jr. got waived yesterday. Did you see that? Giants fan. And then Jerry Rice Jr. made the roster for the Chargers yesterday. I was looking at some of the NFL notes. Hey, that was super cool of you, though, Bella. And thanks for being here. How's work treating you? You're just about to your days off. Hey, BJ, welcome back in. How's BJ going?
Richardson. Taking off.
Okay, we'll get out of bounds. Cooper underscore 2K24. Cooper,
Greg and I return to
are you a my team guy or my career guy? Should I pick up the new 2K?
They'll come up first
What's
and
everybody
10
think about the new 2K? I haven't even really looked at it. I wasn't planning on buying it, but you know, sometimes I surprise myself.
It's McCaffrey.
2 more hours, and then it's streaming time. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, those early likes and shares and follows, of course, they all help so much on these streams.
They'll come up
Yeah, late stream, buddy. Yeah, I had a mole removed, and then I was kind of thinking, should I just treat myself to another day off? Yesterday, the internet connection wasn't working well, and 2 of my 3 kids were sick. And then they woke up this past morning, and they were pretty much over it. My daughter wasn't 100%, but was way better. I thought like, oh god, we got COVID again or something like that. We've only had it once, but it was somewhat recently, and you know, stuff circulating. So yeah, it was really close to maybe not firing up today, or napping and then streaming in the morning time. But yeah, late night. But here we are. And so far, 3 followers in 8 minutes. We're on a pretty good deal. Yeah, thanks, BJ. Yeah, they're doing pretty well. And somehow the youngest of my 3, she's dodged it. She has not been sick. Cooper, you're a My Team guy? I used to stream My Team all the time back in the old days. That was the first game I had some success with. It was 2K17. And that's back when we had a auction house that would refresh every 15 minutes. We've came so far on 2K, now there's not even an auction house, right? Do you know if they're bringing the auction house back by chance? Easy dub. Hey, we hope so. What is it?
big play out of the running game as the
Kyra?
accelerates
Hopefully I'm
all the
saying
way
that right.
across for the rushing
Kyra Cardoza. Cardoza sounds like a Portuguese surname or last name. I know a lot of Cardozas out my way. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. You don't know about My Team this year. Yeah, hopefully at least the cards are obtainable, because I heard that the cards were really hard to get a hold of as the season progressed. Like, you would earn your My Team points, and then they started making them more and more scarce and tough to get a hold of in limited times, and basically we were putting a lot of stuff behind pack walls. But, I know my information on the game secondhand. It is back, says Mike. Well, that's a big win. Yeah, I can't really imagine not allowing players to auction up their cards. Mike, are you going to pick up 2K this year? Cowboys fan. Favorite player of all time is Emmitt Smith. Oh, I got an Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, and Michael Irvin triplets sweatshirt the other day through TikTok Shop. Probably going to give it to one of my local Cowboy fan buddies.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And they're gonna get to
Not that it's not a cool one, but I feel like I'd be a poser wearing Cowboy stuff. But I did enjoy watching those guys in their prime. Pre-ordered last night. When does 2K come out, guys? Is it a couple weeks away? Because I know FIFA's coming around pretty soon. Oh, Hollywood. Thanks for the big Hollywood follow. Oh, we knocked it out of there with a hit stick. Cam Chancellor bringing the boom. And Dwight Freeney, former Seahawk legend, he's going for the scoop. Can he get the score? They're not going to get Dwight. And we're putting it on the Broncos right here. Hopefully a season 1 week preview. Hollywood, who's your NFL team? It's the 8th of this next month. Man, I kind of miss having the NBA conversation, but I don't know. If I get it, I'll probably get it on like Black Friday or something. Or maybe 2K will bless me with a code, but probably not. So excited for NFL to start. What game are you looking forward to the most on week 1, everybody? For myself, it's Seattle and Denver. Where's Russ in that game? Mike McDonald will make his debut as our official head coach. I mean, he's been coaching for a minute now through the preseason, but we'll see how that goes. I didn't really pay a ton of attention to any of the preseason action. Watched some of the first preseason game. The other games I didn't even bother to watch. I guess I'm a fake fan, but preseason doesn't get my juices going. Doesn't get my motor running, you know, so to speak. All right, Cam Chancellor's got the X Factor activated. X going to give it to you with Cam Chancellor. Richardson pre-snap adjustments. Who's your current Mutt quarterback? Friends of chat. Any of the chats. Oh, I can't get Cam to jump out here. I thought it was going to. He's out of timeouts. September 6th for 2K25 is the release date. Says Spidey Billy. So yeah, it's almost here. Almost got that one really quicker. Jets and the Niners, KC, Baltimore, Rams, Lions will be really good games. Yeah, all those games sound like they should have at least the potential for some playoff implications, right? Further on down the road, all those teams should be playing for something. We'll see if the Jets stay healthy under A-Rod and how that offense looks with him, you know, targeting Garrett and all those guys. Oh, that was an absolute dime from that opponent. He's at least got field goal range now. Haven't started this late in a bit, so we'll see how the stream goes. Hopefully this will be good. Oh, my buddy Sour Patch is back. Raiders, Chargers. By default, since the Raiders are your team, Eagles versus the Packers should be great too. Here comes a dumb question, but you guys can tell me if it's just like, hey, I would not pay attention, or if you'd be interested. If I did a series every week, like an underdog series, and I did a higher, lower, you know, fantasy play, daily fantasy play, and then we reviewed them at the end of the week, would that be something that's like interesting content for TikTok, Twitter, Discord server, any of that type of stuff? Like, see how many wins we can get per week, because it's like, what is it, 15 games a week till we get to the bye weeks. See if we can play at a profitable share. You know, try to go busto to a busto or whatever. Who do I think will be the best receiver this season? Maybe Jamar Chase if he's healthy. I think it's going to be tough for JJ with Sam Darnold feeding him the ball. Best friend that you grew up with is a Denver Bronco fan. Your Broncos are losing, says our buddy Ruben. Ruben, how's everything out your way, sir? Good to see you back in chat. Here's the good thing about your Broncos losing, Ruben, is I'm playing against them, and it's just, you know, it's just pixels on a screen. We do have a date with each other coming on the first of the season. Don't understand nothing with your Broncos. Are you excited for Bo Nix, Ruben? Ruben's over in the purple chat, for anybody that's wondering where Ruben's at. We are multi-streaming. Oh man, the momentum just stopped there. Kanye, thanks for the follow. What's the greatest Kanye West song of all time? Kanye kind of lost me over the years, but I really liked Diamonds Are Forever with Jay-Z. Through the Wire was pretty good too, for my listening taste. Although his sound was different because he was rapping through the wire. 30 Hours on T-Lop. Man, I'm out of the mix on that one. Although I'm probably out of the mix on most of the stuff that's came out in the last decade or more.
While some people say
So
this is
happy for him for
over-aggressive,
Ruben.
in this case, the
Yeah,
aggressiveness
hopefully he
paid
works
off.
out for you guys long
We're gonna
term.
keep this drive
Here
going.
goes DK Metcalf. His dad played in the NFL. He plays in the NFL. Maybe some little DKs will be playing one day in the NFL as well.
DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle.
Oh, it's another one. It's our buddy Kel P. Wilson. Hey, Kel P. Thanks for following. So Kel and Kanye, who's your favorite NFL teams, fellas? Haven't kept up with a lot of the new music anymore. I'm definitely into that old head deal, Sour Patch, right or wrong, you know, for what it's worth. Oh, guys, I think I forgot to turn on freaking Tickfinity. It's probably not tracking the follower goal below me. It will now. But everybody that follows adds a minute to stream, so sorry about that. Yeah, I know you guys like to see the progress on the goals. My bad. If anybody wants to follow again, hopefully it'll count now. Or if you haven't followed, now would be a great time. So yeah, let's see. Let's get into the Geno conversation. I love Geno. I think a lot of people dislike Geno, maybe based off of prejudice of the past. Some people may just have different reasons for disliking Geno, but I really like him. He's got a cool story. Guy that was kind of written off and, you know, has had a ton of success, back-to-back Pro Bowl seasons. Last year's Pro Bowl season was as an alternate, so it wasn't quite as good, but he was still very solid for us. He's a perfect bridge quarterback till we find a quarterback of the future. And I'm fine with Geno being the guy this year, next year, for, you know, 3 more years, whatever it is. And maybe it's going to be Sam Howell for us, or maybe we'll have to draft somebody. Tippis, thank you for 51 months. Corey Witt, thank you for following. Corey, who's your favorite team? Who's the best number 51? It's got to be Ichiro Suzuki, right? Pretty sure Ichiro wore number 51. You don't understand the cut of Tim Hart, Burton, and others. You only have 5 wide receivers. Yeah, 5 is usually about normal, Ruben. And then you'll typically have 1 or 2 guys that are all on the practice squad. But yeah, 5's about the most NFL teams carry. Seahawks, they waived one of their former second-round picks today. His name's D. Estridge. Estridge, a speedster, but he never worked out for us. Felt like we drafted him exclusively to make Russell Wilson happy. Tippis, dude, thanks for sticking with me for over 4 years and, you know, giving feedback on the content. Always a great voice in chat and all the good times, buddy. We'll definitely get you up on the subscriber wall. Do I think Rodgers is staying healthy this year? It's tough once you're over 40. If you had to guess, do I think the Chiefs will three-peat? Yes. If I had to, I think they're the team to beat. The odds are against them because it's, you know, it's 1 versus, you know, 30 other teams or whatever. But yeah, if I had to guess, that's who I would imagine or visualize holding the Lombardi at the end. Do I play with followers? You also stream a bit. Love to play sometime. So, Kel, here's what I tend to do. Been trying to run subscriber Sundays. The first one that I've tried to run in a while was this past Sunday. I wanted to run Mutt Squads with you guys, and then maybe play some Fortnite or Home Run Derby on MLB The Show or something. If you're a non-sub, you'd still be eligible to play if you want to play. It would just be subscribers have priority on those nights. And the best way to get into that would be to join my Discord server. So anybody that's in TikTok chat could just click onto my profile. My link tree is there, and please come on down. And then there's a place for self-promo, and I have a lot of other great streamers that are in my server that you can, you know, collaborate with and hopefully find some other folks that you like. Lewis Sign is wavered. Yes. Former first-round pick from the Vikings, right? Do I like Anthony in Madden? He's a solid, he's like a very solid starter budget quarterback. 80 overall, didn't cost me a whole lot. I do need to upgrade that. Next thing I'd like to get, though, would be the Earl Thomas card. But yeah, eventually I'm going to need a better QB because it's obviously such an important position on that Ultimate Team. Hey, Wildcat is fun. I don't know that this Colts playbook has Wildcat in it. Does it, Gilberto? I'll run a Wildcat play for you, but you got to follow Gilberto. I don't usually rely on chat for the calls. We'll see. I don't see a Wildcat, bud. I got pistol, single back. Let me see if I have anything with some trickeration. How about a jet touch pass? You've had some pretty nice pack luck last couple days. You pulled the 85 Cam out of the free pack. You pulled 85 CJ2K out of today's 1 coin pack. You're living right, dude. That's definitely better than anything I've packed so far.
corner, but
Do I like the new Bronco uniform? I don't think I've seen it.
completion, yes.
Yeah, I don't think this one has a Wildcat in it, bud, for what it's worth. Gilberto, who's your favorite NFL team? I can't tell what your profile picture is. If it's a NFL logo, my eyes aren't making it out.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got a man. It's Metcalf.
3rd and inches. Here we go. All right, we got 8 followers. I'm sorry I wasn't tracking initially. Everybody that follows does extend my stream by 1 minute. We are triple streaming. We're on the red and purple platforms, as well as TikTok, if you know what I mean. What's my way too early Super Bowl prediction? Lions, Chiefs. I can't pick the Niners, although Niners are pretty good on paper. I don't want to see Brock Purdy back in the Super Bowl. Falcons win it all. I like the way Kel thinks. Kel, you are a Falcon fan, right? Let's see, a lot like Jason Smith. Oh, Jackson Smith. JSN, as I call him. I try not to say the last name because if you ever mispronounce it, somebody might think you're trying to say something that's a little racist, and I don't want to Dwayne Kuiper myself out of this chair. Are you biased? Yes, that's all right. Yeah, Seahawks are winning it all, bud. But yeah, I don't know what to expect from Seattle, honestly. That was a nice touchdown run. What AFC team in the Super Bowl besides KC? Hope I'm doing well. Well, if it can't be Kansas City, let's look at the other suspects, right? In the South, I think Houston's got a legitimate shot. Out of the North, we saw the Ravens get to the championship game, and they laid an egg in the championship game. I'm not sure that they're going the right direction as far as the Ravens losing Mike McDonald and some of their folks that are around there. In the East, I think Buffalo and Miami have a decent shot. And another Western team I think is decent is the Chargers. But, yeah, I still think Kansas City's just... It's tough to beat Mahomes. Mahomes is like... He's putting himself into that Brady, Jordan, and Tiger Woods, like, super clutch athlete guy. When the game's on the line, you want the ball in his hands. And nobody else really has Patrick's cachet right yet. Tippis, thank you for the reset. Here goes Tippis' sub ball. Buddies, please keep the follows coming. The shares and likes help a lot on TikTok and the Red Chat as well. Red Chat's been a little quiet so far, but sometimes it be that way. Everyone that follows, I will add a minute to stream. That hourglass will hit 0. But when it does, then we just count all the followers and say, all right, we got 50 followers. Let's do another 50 minutes type thing. Seahawks' best receivers are DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and JSN. And then Jake Bobo's probably our 5th receiver, or excuse me, our 4th. Tippis says he likes the Lions. They are due to regress a little bit. I feel like they might take that step of having got close and then getting over the hump this year, but you could be wrong. Yeah, same opponent. That's unfortunate. I don't like when you rematch the same guy on the next game. Hate to say it as a Raider fan. You think the Chargers will be incredible with Harbaugh. What do I think about Frank Gore Jr.? I don't have an opinion on him. It's unfortunate he didn't make the roster. Of course, it's nice to see familiar faces or familiar names, you know, when somebody's kid makes it up, but yeah, he'll probably land on somebody's practice squad if he doesn't get picked up somebody, you know, somewhere else. Bills ruined their chances, says Cal. They did trade away Diggs, right? Oh, nice read. He just overthrew it. Yeah, the Jets could be good again this year. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think the Jets are very much in that wild card conversation. Like, could the Jets win 14 games? Like, they have a good defense and they have a good coach. I know there's been some doubt on how good of a coach Salah is, but Salah seemed to be one of the bright young minds in the NFL. And I think it all's really going to hinge on is Aaron Rodgers healthy, and does Rodgers still have a lot in the tank now that he's well into his 40s? We got a nice hit, but he kept going. Peter, thanks for the follow. Peter, who's your NFL team? Tippis, my question of the day for new followers is going to be what team do they like. But my other question of the day is, would you rather be a little too hot or a little too cold? Myself, I'll take the cold. I can put on more layers. I can only get so naked. Favorite car I've ever owned? I bought a Chevrolet Cobalt to commute in, and it was Sunburst Orange 06. It was a 2-door. That was probably my favorite one. But I do own my dad's 1994 Silverado. We don't use the truck a whole lot, but keep the tags on it and all that. So that one's kind of sentimental for me. But the first one I ever bought was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I loaned it to my mom to go to an appointment, and she totaled it. Thankfully, she was fine. She just thought she was braking when she was pulling into a parking lot, and she was still in drive, and they didn't want to salvage it. So, the first car I drove was like an '86 Cadillac, which I mean I started driving in the late '90s, so it was probably like 12, 13 years old. It had a digital dashboard that had to be kind of ahead of its time for, you know, a car in the '80s. So that one was a fun one too. Cobalt was your dad's car for 10 plus years. Little too cold, can always layer up. Exactly, Peter. What kind of car would I buy if I could? I mean, I probably could, to be honest with you guys. But as far as wanting to spend the money, I'm kind of a tightwad. But I would love to have like a Cadillac Escalade. It'd be nice to throw the kids in the Escalade and, you know, pick up their buddies and all the sports equipment, or, you know, go to a theme park or something. Hey, what's up, Carmen Prods? How's Carmen doing? Tip is he's also on the cold for sure. Way easier to warm up and cool down. Yeah, definitely how I feel. All right, so the opponent having a better game. May have got a feel for what I like to do, and you know, you can't take it easy on somebody just because you beat them in the previous matchup. They can definitely play a lot better on the next game. Suburban or Expedition? I was more of a GMC guy. I know you're a Ford guy, so I'm not really anti-Ford, but when I did work at a Ford dealership, I only worked there for a few weeks. Was pretty burnt out on being in the auto industry. The vehicles that were on our lot had really bad symmetry in them. So you like look at the gap on the back of like I don't know, an F-150 or something, right? And like the gap would be like this. I'm exaggerating for the stream. On the right hand side of the truck, and like the gap would be like this on the left hand side. So I feel like they had terrible quality control. So I was always more of a GM guy. So I sold Chevrolets and Cadillacs for a while, and my dad was kind of a Chevy guy, you know, throughout my youth. So I tend to go with those. And I do like American made vehicles. Not that there's not some great foreign made vehicles. Not gonna lie, you pick Suburban, the reputation is unmatched. Jace Stacy 9. Jace, who's your favorite NFL team? Thank you for following us. Great to have you here. Lights are flashing for you, and I hope everybody's having a great start to your day as we get into the hump day, right? Jason Witten, boy, Witten showed some pretty good agility there, going side to side.
They gain 14 on the play, and the Seahawks will have a first down.
So that's a little bit of a chicken today for anybody just coming in. Told the story somewhat earlier. But I've had a weird mole. I actually have a few. Like, it just kind of popped up. And I've never been to a dermatologist until, like, 2 weeks ago. So I went to the dermatologist and said, hey, is there anything I should be concerned about? There was one on my head that I got removed today that had a little bit different structure than the rest of the moles. And he said it's kind of like if you go through, like, a housing tract and all the houses kind of have similar symmetry, but if there's, like, a weird old mansion that's kind of off to the side, that was a little bit concerning for him. So I guess I'll find out within the next 10 days if there's anything to be concerned about. But anyhow, I thought it was going to hurt like a mofo, but it wasn't bad. But I was like kind of nervous the whole day. Last night my internet was out around midnight when I was going to start stream, and I had that on my mind, so I didn't fire up last night. But we should be back to daily. Aside for the one-off, plus the kids were a little bit sick yesterday, but they're both running better today. Thoughts on Dodge? You own a 1500 Laramie. My brother's been a Dodge guy, and he's never had much luck with them through the years. I always thought they were like freaking cool looking through the 90s and early 2000s too. I know the Dodge Hemis have been pretty popular. One of my uncles has a Dodge Hemi engine that he's had in his truck for probably 20 plus years now. I think he might have bought that in the mid-90s, so probably approaching 40 years, I was thinking 30 years now. But yeah, as far as my brother, he always had bad luck with them, Gilberto, so I've never taken the plunge on a Dodge or Jeep product. Should the Hawks have ran the ball? Ford, I hate that question, but you've been in chat before, and I don't think you're like concerned trolling. Here's what I think. I think throwing the ball was fine. I think the way they threw the ball was terrible. They really should have. Yeah, I mean, you can shit all over yourself, right? Is the self-help analogy thing. You got to get out there and actually do it. But what they really should have done, and I felt this way almost immediately, as well as feeling sick to my stomach, was boot out Russell Wilson, let him have the play unfold in front of him. If it's a clear throw, throw it. If it's not, then try to scramble in or throw it away. They needed to throw once because they wanted to get in the 3 remaining plays. It was 2nd down and 1. Marshawn had ran on the previous play. I think they expected the Bills to take it, or Bill Belichick and the Patriots to take a timeout, and they didn't. So I think that may have thrown off Seattle slightly, is that they were expecting the timeout on the other side to preserve clock for Brady, and the Patriots elected not to go that way. And I think they had the wrong personnel package in to try to hammer in a run on that particular set. They ran a play that they ran a handful of times previously throughout the year. Brandon Browner recognized it. Malcolm Butler recognized it. Browner and Jermaine Kearse got matched up one-on-one. We threw it to Ricardo Lockett, who was a special teamer. Not the guy we should have been targeting, and the rest is history. But it is what it is. You can't change it now. So as far as should they have ran it, I mean, obviously being results oriented, it's easy to say, yeah, you should have done anything besides that. But you probably need to throw it once down there, out of 2nd down or 3rd down. So I think the pass was fine. I just wish they would have ran a different pass. Always blame Darrell Bevel, who was our offensive coordinator, more so than Pete. Although, the buck stops with the head coach. Do I think Caleb Williams lives up to the hype? I'm pretty impressed with him. I like the way he conducts himself. I know some people are clowning on him for having his nails painted or doing whatever, but, you don't get to be the best player in college or the best player in the NFL without having some ego about you, right? And if the guy's got enough confidence to be like, hey, I'm going to paint my nails and nobody else is doing this as a quarterback, and I don't care what you think, I think that's kind of a good sign. So we'll see how he fares. I mean, he could just be a diva that, takes the Ben Simmons route where, hey, I made my money, I don't really care about playing the sport anymore. But I don't have that impression of Caleb Williams so far. Now, I never saw a game at Oklahoma or USC where I was impressed with him. And that's kind of a concern for me, although I'm not a Bears fan, but I just kind of wonder, is this guy going to work out? Because when I did see him play, it always felt like he was just kind of not super in command of the situation. I would see flashes of the athleticism and stuff with him, but we'll see how it translates now that he's the franchise for the Bears. And I hope it works out for him. I even hope it works out for Fields, because Fields he has all the athleticism, and maybe he had a tough situation to come into. Let's see, watch it live, and the pain is forever ingrained in your brain. Appreciate the input. Hey, what's up, Mario Kart? Welcome back in. I've been to one NFL game. It was my former boss who gave me a ticket to a Niners and Rams game, of all games. Probably the 2 teams I dislike the most in the NFL. But I had a good time. I took my wife's uncle and my wife. We had 4 tickets, and we weren't able to get anybody else to go with us. I mean, I probably could have just kept asking around, but people that I wanted to go with. So he was a Niner fan. We had a good time. Rams won by 2 points. It was Trent Dilfer leading the way for the Niners, and Mark Bolger, I think, for the Rams back in those days. So whatever era that was. Hey, Jason, thanks for following. Let's see, haven't watched him a ton. You feel like when you see him play, he looks like he has the it factor. You like the Bears' potential to be sneaky good this year. That's coming from my buddy Tippis over on our purple chat, as we like to call it. Hey, Carmen, thanks for the emojis in chat. I hope you'll subscribe and hang out with us. Yeah, how about you guys? Has anybody in chat been to NFL games? If so, have you gone a lot? Have you not gone often? I've always wanted to go see Seattle, but I never felt super comfortable flying solo, either into the Niners Stadium or the Raiders Stadium when the Raiders were still in Oakland. That black hole was no joke. I think if you didn't go in and act like a douchebag, the fans were probably pretty cool with you, but you never know, right? Just one guy drinking, getting upset about the results of the game might single you out if you're wearing a Seahawks jersey and cheap shot you or something like that. Like, for me, it's not that important. Probably will make the trip up to Seattle one of these years. Probably when the youngest is old enough to have some memory of it, so we can all go as a family. Hey, what's up, User86? How's your day going? Only reason you like the Rams because you watched Stafford grow up. What do you think about Stafford's wife? I know she generates a ton of headlines, and not always for good reasons. It's a weird time that we're in, too. Like, I mean, I don't want to say everybody's got a podcast, but a lot of people have podcasts or some type of way of monetizing themselves. And we just hear a lot more now about people's personal lives than we did, you know, even probably 10, 15 years ago, and way more than I did when I was a kid growing up. Like, you would just listen to, like, sports radio, maybe you got, you know, Sports Illustrated, or you got the newspaper delivered, and you could read up on your favorite athlete. But now it's like, oh, here's Matt Stafford's wife talking about how she dated the backup quarterback to make Matt jealous and stuff. Like, it's kind of wild how much of an insight we get on some of these guys. So many players do the day life videos there on TikTok. How do I feel about them beating the Lions 9:30? Shoot, I'm not sure what you're talking about. You talking about this past year when we beat the Lions? I think we've beat them the last 2 years for what it's worth. He clicks on McCaffrey. I feel like he's going to run me down here. I'm looking for every pixel. We'll get a pick 2. And we got 36 seconds to go the other way. So are we playing the Lions again this year? Because I don't know if we'll beat them. We've got them on a couple of close games the last couple of years. Lions are the better team, but maybe we just have their number for some reason. But, you know, Pete's gone now, so maybe we don't anymore. William, hey, buddy, thank you for following. She tries saying Detroit fans booed her and her kids when it was Stafford that was booed. Yeah, I definitely don't think anybody was booing Stafford's kids. I could see them booing her if she had said some out-of-pocket stuff about Detroit or something, but yeah, I wouldn't see anybody booing the kids. That's really messed up. I mean, I can't speak for, you know, 60,000 people in attendance somewhere. You might have one knucklehead that's going to boo somebody's kid, but in general, no. I mean, I think Detroit fans pretty much were treating Stafford's Rams Super Bowl like he was still one of their own. They were really proud of him. I remember seeing some like Ram Lion crossover merchandise that was out around that time.
No hesitation, that one's caught.
Let's see. Just a joke about how the Hawks own the Lions. Hey, we got to get lucky occasionally. Sour Patch. Let's see. I just saw the Insufferable with the asterisk on it, so I feel like one of the messages maybe didn't come through to my side. I'm sorry, Sour Patch.
To throw it on first down.
Hey, for you have to type anything back out. Sometimes it just holds one up here and there. Hawks own the Eagles. I don't know that we own them. We got them in a playoff game a few years back. I think DK's rookie year, but pretty sure Foles or gosh, I'm drawing a blank on the other guy. The guy that was really good that had all the arm issues. Pretty sure those guys were out, and it was like Caden, one of the McCown brothers, started that game, if I remember correctly. And we'll get the scramble with Richardson, and then we got them last year. But boy, that was a gnarly game last year. Haven't lost to them in our house in over 7 years, and we don't play them every year. But last year's game, I mean, Drew Lock led the touchdown. That fingertip grab by JSN was wonderful for Seahawks fans. But man, Drew Lock could have been picked off a couple times on that drive, that game-winning drive. But that was cool for him. Bradbury blew it. No worries. He said Mahomes' little brother was the most. Oh yes, yeah. Mahomes' brother is pretty bad, dude. The whole incident with the assault of the lady at the nightclub thing was I thought it was too much, but I don't think he's going to end up doing jail time. Seems like Pat's dad's gotten a lot of driving while under the influence things too, which obviously isn't great. And then Pat just seems really cool to me in the interviews. I know some people don't care for Mahomes, but I feel like he's never like saying crazy stuff, or you ever hear about him, you know, getting in any trouble of any sort. Hopefully we sneak Halani onto the practice squad. Let's pray that Lucas can play this season. Yeah, Lucas seems like we're going to lose out on a great right tackle, and maybe that's why we got him in the 3rd round, right? But he just seems like he can't stay healthy. It's a huge concern now. It seems like it may be a degenerative issue in that knee that it keeps occurring. Hopefully Nwusu's good to go after his injury too. Oh, that was a nice play from that opponent. He just sniped it out there, only 2 seconds, and gave himself a closer field goal attempt if he wants to send out the field goal unit. We've got a dozen followers. Everybody that follows extends stream by 1 minute. Thank you all for following. We'd love to hear William's favorite NFL team. And question of the day, if you haven't participated yet, is would you rather be too hot or too cold? Hey, Quack, thanks for following. I thought you were already a follower. Quack is whack.
Tough time of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that
Yeah, it's weird how one team will kind of own another team too. I run, you know, for what it's worth. But I wouldn't go that far to think that we're just going to continue our dominance over the Eagles. I think it's just one of those statistical outliers more than anything. If they were a division rival, we saw them twice here, I'd probably feel a little bit more confident about it. Like, we had a nice run on the Niners. Now it feels like that flip has switched against us.
Richardson now.
When Russ was there, man, we ran over him for a while.
And he'll be brought down as
But yeah, I didn't get to see Helani in the preseason. I didn't watch much preseason action. It seemed like a lot of Seahawks fans were pretty hyped up about him. And it's nice having some depth there at the running back position. I know McIntosh looked pretty good in preseason as well. What do you guys think about, those of you that are Seattle fans, what do you think about D. Eskridge finally reaching the end of his rope with the Seahawks? I really felt like we selected him when we didn't want to sign Antonio Brown to make Russell Wilson happy. And in hindsight, you know, Creed Humphrey would have been a much better draft pick for us.
from the 48.
But yeah, hindsight's 2020.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the
You just want to at least split with the Niners this year. Yeah, I would love it. Man, I live in Niner territory, so it'd be nice to wear my gear right after the game. I like Geno a lot. Yeah, a lot of people don't care for Geno, but I like Geno a lot. Jeff Fisher owned the dude. Jeff Fisher would go so deep into the special teams playbook on us. It was crazy. Oh, let's have the punter hide behind the place kicker and, you know, run this thing off the left tackle for a conversion. It was just, yeah, it was always a nightmare with Fisher. Glad the D experience is over for my buddy Iron. That was a terrible pick, but you feel bad for D, and Geno's the man. Yeah, I like Geno a lot. I don't know how long Geno will be the guy, you know, if he's going to click with McDonald. It seemed like Pete and Geno had a really good repertoire with one another. But, you know, if it's this year and then he moves on, or if he's with us for a couple more years, then I'm good with Geno Smith, unless the wheels just fall off for him for some reason. Not only would Jeff Fisher run that play, he'd also do it on first down. Yeah, Fisher, there was some deal where, boy, he went deep into the playbook when it was against Pete Carroll and the Seahawks. Hey, your phone. Hey, I'm glad you're back.
Good starting field position
Hey.
for Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Dolphin fans are pretty cool. What's up, Scar? How's everything in Australia?
And he's brought
Scar, it's always good when you come in the chat. Are you picking up 2K, buddy? Because I know you from the 2K days.
second and 12 behind the sticks.
Oh, that's a good user alert. Scar shows up and I start playing.
And the Seahawks take possession down.
Yeah, I don't think I'm planning to buy it on release. I might pick it up on a... We have Black Friday here after our Thanksgiving, Scar, and that's when a lot of stuff goes on sale, so I might pick it up then. Want to pick it up and you don't at the same time. I heard the auction house, somebody just told me in the other chat that auction house is back. Least favorite NFL team, for me, 1,000,000% the 49ers. I live in Niner territory. They're a great rival against Seattle, and yeah, I like to see them be miserable. But I know some cool Niner fans, so yeah, I don't dislike those guys and gals. Hey, what's up, Zach Attack? Welcome back to chat. Do I play viewers? Rarely. I don't really like playing head-to-head. I'm way more inclined, Tyler, to run squads or something. What defensive playbook would I recommend using in MUT? So, Dave, somebody came in and told me they were a top 100. You know, anybody can come in and say anything. So the guy seemed very knowledgeable for what it's worth, if he was telling me the truth. And he told me to run the Panther playbook on defense. So that's what I'm running. It has a pretty cool 6-1 defense you can use. You're supposed to base align it and sub out the defensive ends for linebackers. So you'll need like 3 good linebackers to run that deal. And it has a good double mug blitz. And that one is also. So, yeah, maybe the Panther defense. At least that's what I was told. Austin House is back. Being missing is why you didn't play last September. But if you're really content with college football and Madden, then just wait for the Celtics. Oh yeah, I'm definitely content on football. And I'll be playing EAFC when it comes out. Hope you guys will follow my friend Zach Attack, great young man, and he's been living it up this baseball season. There's the heart and his command. Second favorite NFL team. It's weird. My brother likes the Dolphins. I mean, I have multiple siblings, but the brother I grew up closest to, he's a Dolphin fan. So I like to see them do well so he can kind of get into it. And since he's been a fan, they haven't won a Super Bowl. He started following back in 1985. That brother is like 19 years older than I am, and I'm older than dirt. So I hope they can pull one down for him. Hey, All Access, great to see you, dude. How's content creation? How's life treating you? All Access does some very creative things on these platforms. Actually got College Football 25. It's good fun. Your online skills relate to 2K, not to football. I mean, the open field stuff is kind of similar, Scar, where, you know, if you're good on, and I'm not a particularly, you know, dribble-oriented player, but if you can kind of dribble and shake people loose, you can get used to doing the spin moves and the juke moves and using that open field
So we hit the end of the third
skill
quarter.
stick, you know, from dribbling. It's kind of converted over to college football or Madden. Bring back the Dolphin wearing the helmet. Yes. Dude, the defense is tough on that game. It seems like everybody runs a little bit faster in college football versus Madden. And, yeah, the player models feel like they're pretty small there, too. Zach Attack, does out-of-position cards possibly spark your interest for MLB The Show? Because it seems like there's out-of-position cards coming for Season 3. Thanks for the recommendation. Might try the Panther playbook. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm in right now. Let me try to run through it real fast, Dave. That 6-1 and the other double mug blitz. I mean, it may not be something you want to convert to, and of course I get the pick. Like I know what I'm doing here, but shoot, if he gets the ball back, I'll try to show you those. I wouldn't even call them meta defenses, but if they're interesting. It does. Okay. I feel like it would be cool in like December. And I think they're just kind of desperate for different ideas, but hey, if it gets you playing, then it gets you playing. I did see McGuire's teased on a 95. And I know McGuire said on that Long Gone Summer documentary that he wanted to pitch when he was in high school. And he did pitch a bit, and then they converted him full-time to being a hitter at USC. So maybe we'll get a McGuire pitcher card, and I'll definitely, you know, jump on him and play with it a little bit. Cade, yeah, I mean, the show's just felt really non-interesting to me for what it's worth. But I am talking a little bit about it, so, you know, you might see me on it when Season 3 drops for a night or two. Really good at the game, maintaining chat and playing. Do I have ADHD or ADD or just goated? I don't think I have ADHD. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not on the spectrum somewhere. I definitely have a lot of food aversions. As far as any tics or stimming behaviors or anything like that, I've never noticed it, but you know, everybody's wired a little bit differently. I'd like to think it's a skill I developed over years of reading one chat, and now I'm doing 3 chats and try to pull everybody in. Dre, dude, I hate when it matches you right back up with somebody that you just versed, whether you won or whether you lost, because somebody's on the wrong side of that equation. And that's one thing I would say about MLB The Show. It's going to sound like I'm really promoting their game right now, but I wish Madden did that. Like, if you play somebody on the show, Dre, you don't play him again for 48 hours. You can't match up with them. There's nothing like, okay, I just played this guy and now I just had to match right back up with him. But yeah, good games. I thought you adjusted really well the second game, and I was pretty fortunate to get some of the animations to go the way that they did for me. And thanks for finding the stream. Who's your favorite Bronco of all time? Scar says, don't get it twisted though. FIU is going all the way. This year in your dynasty, go Panthers. Canadian Bella, thank you for 21 roses. Send the bouquet and a little bit more. If you guys are in that chat, click on that name and be sure to follow Canadian Bella. Great Call of Duty streamer. Do I watch any hockey? Not a lot, but I plan to this year. I do like the San Jose Sharks, and we got Macklin Celebrini on the way. Macklin's dad, longtime Golden State Warriors strength and conditioning guy, and there was a lot of Warriors players that were hoping we were going to get Macklin in the Bay, and we did. I've been to one Sharks game, had a great time. Hey, 2008 Ford, it's always nice when you're in chat. Hate to see you go. Love to watch you drive away for a bad dad joke. But if you got the time, buddy, click on my profile. My link tree's there. Love to have you join the Discord server. We can share our Madden lineups, find other great streamers. We're always talking sports. All the other socials are there. If you have any other of the mutual socials, it'd be great to connect with you on those too. Just start paying more attention to the Ducks while the Angels are in the cellar. Yeah, I wonder if the Ducks are supposed to be good this year. I really don't know. I thought they made the playoffs last year, but yeah, I don't know. I know the Panthers won it all, but I can tell you a whole lot more about last season. DT, the best Bronco. Besides Elway, I really enjoyed watching Terrell Davis, but I'm pretty old and have seen, my share of football come and go. I loved Steve Atwater, too, when I was a kid. Boy, Steve Atwater would get ejected quickly in this day and age, as vicious of a hitter as he was. I mean, I'm sure he would adjust, but different times back in those days. Yeah, I got a little carried away. I needed to get down on the slide, but I didn't get to do it. Favorite sport besides football? Man, my favorite sport is golf. I have a lifetime in golf. I have a license to teach golf. My lowest handicap when I used to play every day and work at a golf course was it was plus 1.6. So I had to give strokes to par when I was playing like in men's club competition and stuff like that. But yeah, really, really love golf. I do feel like golf's, a game for a lifetime, right? You can play whether you're 8 years old or you're 80 years old when it comes to golf. Never played for our buddy Bella. Hey, I would 1,000% recommend trying it. There's plenty of driving ranges. Now Topgolf is very popular where people go out and hit the balls at certain targets and have a fun experience. Unfortunately, there's no Topgolfs nearby where I'm at, so I haven't been to one of those yet, but I know that they're kind of sweeping the nation. We have a couple guys that work at those too. Freaky Kiki and Shauno in my community are there. It is expensive, but it doesn't have to be. There's a huge difference between public courses and like country clubs and really high-end courses. So there's courses where you can probably go out for the day for, I don't know, $15 to $25, and sometimes that includes a cart. There's a website called Golf Now. I don't know that they operate in Canada, but I would not see any reason that they don't. Where you can look up like special deals for a given day. So a lot of times I'll use Golf Now. And going to the driving range or something is not expensive. Now getting clubs, that can be expensive, but sometimes you can pick up secondhand clubs or like generic clubs that play very similar but are not the brand name. It's interesting. Golf has been all over your NBC channel and you can't help but watch. Golf's a tough watch though. I do understand people that say, man, golf looks boring on TV that aren't into the sport. We had a decent drive. That guy was kind of jumping around. Felt like he was a fairly solid defensive user that drive through. Feel like I'm playing okay here to start, but sometimes you're cruising and the wheels fall off too. We got 38 minutes guaranteed plus everybody that follows, extended stream. We're currently on 14 followers, so we'll add 14 minutes when that timer hits 0. Here we go. Carlson kicking away. Yeah, and I feel like I'm yapping a lot at you guys today. Sorry about that. I mean, I'm always long-winded, but sometimes I think I should pause more and just give the viewers a chance to enjoy the game, sights and sounds, and maybe think about what they want to say back. You love all sports. It's an Olympic year. Your sports interests are peaked. The Olympics was really cool this year. I got to watch a good amount of it. I always tell myself before the Olympics start, like, this is the year I'm going to watch a lot of Olympic sports. And then I don't always end up doing it. But this year I watched a good chunk. And of course it's coming to Los Angeles and we got the World Cup coming in a couple years. So I'd like to go see the Olympics and the World Cup in person. I don't know that I will for sure, but how many cracks at that are you going to get in your lifetime? Enjoy both sides of your pillow being warm to sleep. Whoa!
often say that sort of opens the playbook now.
Yeah, would you rather be a little too hot or a little too cold? This guy wants both sides of the pillow being warm. I don't know about that. Your head in that cool pillow just kind of starts the feeling like, all right, night time's coming. Felt like the Olympics went by so fast this year.
After 1-7-0.
You did activate freak mode on me. Yep. Yeah, we're playing CB Steelers 75. Cool pillow. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing you can probably get some type of like pillow warmer, although I don't know of that product being out there. I have to think somebody makes it, right? Because you can get like, you know, electric blankets and stuff, but I don't really think I want the pillow warm. Feels like that's kind of part of the sensations of relaxing and unplugging and starting to fall asleep. You throw them in the dryer before, but you're trolling, right? Let's see. You pile a cool pillow. You like a cool pillow. Hey, what's up, Wags? How's Wags doing? Welcome back to chat.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
They really did worked most of it and missed the breakdancing. Boy, that breakdancing gal from Australia, boy, she became a meme, and I think she did a fairly decent job leaning into it. She did ask people to leave her family alone. Ray Gun, right? I think it was. Hey, what's up, GK Gloves / the Crew fans? Welcome in, Crew fans. Am I ready for September 8th? That's NFL opening day, right? I think so. Are we talking NFL opening day or 2K opening day? I'm ready for NFL and probably not for 2K.
They'll try the air now with Stafford.
Oh, I thought he was going to jump the route. I was happy, and then I was sad. And everybody, hey, please be like Bella. Please be sure to follow, share, and like. That is the triad of free actions TikTok viewers can take to drive us onto the For Your page. And you know, it's always great to get more folks in chat and have the community keep growing. Good jet sweep there from the opponent. USA, except China is right on their heels. Boy, yeah, China's got obviously a huge population, a lot of great athletes, and seems like they want to be a dominant side in these, Olympic proceedings. Hey, Gloves, I love you being a subscriber. While you're there, if you could give me that thumbs up on this Red Chat Live, as I like to call it, and some reactions, that always helps too. Do I watch? You know what? I usually don't watch too many streamers. The biggest, I'll mention to you guys that are friends that I do watch occasionally, but I don't really watch much content. Trey Thomas plays at a near pro level, if not a pro level, and DK Nice One. And I don't know that those guys stream on TikTok necessarily. I know them both from the purple side. DK, his dad is one of my moderators. Really, really cool guy that loves talking sports, and he's a baseball and football coach, and I just respect the heck out of him. We call him Coach Parker. And then Trey, I played him and I beat him, but on MLB The Show, and I got him on a late walk-off, like in an event game. So that's when we got to know each other. Retro, thank you for the follow. Who has the best retro uniforms in the NFL? Not even necessarily a throwback retro, but if you look at the old film, 70s, 80s, who do you think had the best retro unis? You don't need to say Seahawks, even though I might be fishing for it. Let's see. 1.4 billion versus 333 million. Tying for gold, kind of crazy, though. Not going to lie, our women carried us through the Olympics every year. Boy, the ladies were huge. Yeah, Hawks, baby, definitely. Do I like Madden compared to college? Yes. The thing with Madden, Wags, for me, is I feel like I have way more to say when it comes to NFL, and I know a lot more NFL history than I do collegiate. The college game's fun, man. It's cool to get to be on the college game and do something different. And I do intend to at least play the college games Friday nights going into Saturday mornings, like as a college preview, and then I'll probably do some Underdog plays, because Underdog's been a great sponsor, and it's a way to kind of segue into like, okay, here's what we're doing for, the Georgia game, whatever. But yeah, I just don't know college the way I do NFL. So I feel more at home on that in between the two games. But the college game's really cool. You're here, just woke up, movements are slow. But I know the feeling. I feel like that's life a lot, where I'm just kind of like struggling to wake up for a while. Wags is liking both. Yeah, I think they did a good job on both games. I know some people are like either or because they like one, they feel like they can't like the other, but it's like, hey, it's great having a couple games. Buddy, pleasant dreams. I hope you dream with Chevy Cobalts, and we chat tomorrow, 2008 Ford. I do think, though, with having 2 football games, if you're going to play both Ultimate Team modes, that can be very taxing unless you're just, you know, more on the content to relax and have a good time, you know. Shoot, I hope I didn't lose internet connection. Doesn't look like I have, but the connection with my opponent's wonky. I don't have any drop frames, so I think it's on my opponent's side. Okay, there we go. Now we got some motion. And there we go. Lost connection to our peer. Fly. You are very fly. Thanks for hitting the follow button. Anybody remember the Pretty Fly for a White Guy song from The Offspring? Oh, I think the servers took a dump. Decided not to do in the Ultimate Team. Very smart, Wags. Shoot. Let's play a college football game, shall we? All right. Purple chat. I can change game if I can remember the long string for it, but I think it's game EA Sports College Football 25. If you guys are on the purple chat, can you let me know if it updated, if you happen to see the little game icon? I'm going to go play a Road to the College Football Playoffs, and we'll probably just randomize it. Hey, thank you for the GG, Canadian Bella. Yeah, I think trying to split 2 Ultimate Team games at the same time is always really hard, Wags. So yeah, way to go, dude. Like, as long as you're having fun playing them and not having to deal with that, that's a good way to go. It updated. Oh, awesome. Hey, thanks, Corey. Thanks, Bella. Corey was last playing Team Flight Tactics. Queen of the North everywhere right there. All right, college football time, because it must be server maintenance still. But I'm surprised it didn't hit at the top of the hour. We were kind of cruising there too. All right, I'm going to play with a random team on Road to the College Football Playoffs to do the next 29 minutes. And then we'll figure out what to do from there. I should probably dive back into Dynasty, but I've kind of lost my way. But Road to the College Football Playoffs is fun because I like seeing the different schools. So let me randomize and no Tier 1 schools. And I'm going to play with somebody I haven't played with previously. I got promoted to all conference division. I've won 2 natties. My record is 38-10. Oh, you guys can probably see it though. I changed up the format slightly. An error occurred while downloading the latest roster. Yes, let's try it again. You vote for Austin Pay. Hey, what's up, Real Tight Spot? Is Austin Pay in the game? Because we usually do like subscribers pick the team. If they're there, I'll play with them, Tippas. Although I was going to randomize. Hey, Tight Spot, are you at work or nah? No, they're not there. Hey, Holy Fivehole, how are you? I've played with Florida International. I've played with Memphis. I don't think I've played with UMass. All right, let's do UMass. The Minutemen. Sounds like a good tie-in for Manscaped. Let me shout out these legends. All right, we got the Real Tight Spot coming through and Holy Fivehole coming in. I'm going to try to make the heart pop up for you guys, but I know there's like the cooldown thing on it. Hey, it's just for a game. We're trying to give everybody some love here. You put Zona in the Pac-12. Each year you put a random playoff team in the Pac-12 to fill it up. Hey, the Pac-12 is back thanks to Wags. I'm doing, yeah, I was great, man. I was rolling, Holy, and then the Madden servers went down on me, so suddenly college football broke out. What's the old hockey joke, right? Like I went to a fight and then a hockey game broke out. That's kind of what happened here. I got a mole removed off the top of my head, so I took away the shave my head goal for now, but it'll be back for September. I was dreading it. I thought it was going to be painful, but it wasn't bad. But I don't know what the update was, to be honest with you. I was surprised. Oh, Coffee Time's here. Good morning, Coffee Time. Let's see. Did I see the play today on... No, I don't think I saw much of anything today. I went and got that done. 2 of the 3 kids were sick, and they got quite a bit better today for what it's worth. So I was surprised. But yeah, last night, like, nobody was feeling right. other than the youngest one. And then I was expecting like, oh boy, we got a flu or we got COVID or we got something going on here. And then, yeah, they were just a whole lot better. Have a great day. To work you go. Wags, you have a great day at work. College football time. Whether we want it or not. It's either that or MLB The Show. So let's see. Texas A&M and Oregon have joined the Pac-12. Yeah, doing good. Let's see. What did we do here with the Minutemen? Yeah, Madden just went down coffee time. I was cruising, dude. Won the first couple games, was winning the third one, and then kicked me out. I don't usually remember to even look and see if they're planning server maintenance or any of that stuff. So it's not like I dislike playing the college game. I just had other intentions to keep grinding out my ultimate team. So Holy Fivefold, tight spot, coffee time. Anybody else that's listening, are you guys intrigued by the possibility of out of position players on MLB The Show? Because it seems like that's what they're teasing. Zach said he's receptive to it. Makes him want to check it out a little bit for season 3. Tight spot says no. I feel like it's too early for the gimmicks, but that game is a ghost town, so why not? You stop playing. Will that bring you back to playing? You know, Mark McGuire pitcher card, Randy Johnson at first base, or whatever. Ricky Henderson catcher card. You've used Rollins in center field out of position. He plays fine. Oh, he's a freaking awesome center fielder. I used him the first season when I got lucky to hit World Series, and he was in center for me. Oh, I tried to throw that away. Darn. World Series prediction. I'm going back to our patch to my early in the year prediction. Hope I don't let anybody down in chat, but I think it's Yankees Dodgers. That's what I thought for the longest time, and then you know there's been injuries and different reasons as things have progressed where I've said other teams, but I feel like they're kind of peaking at the right time, barring injury, you know, through September that they got to get shot. Hey, what's up, Big J? J-Ram at first works as well. I feel like they are reaching this point. It's not post or defense that matters in the game. Yeah, I don't know that I want to hit home runs with Mariano Rivera or something, but if it was based off of real life, right? Like Jacob deGrom played shortstop, and I saw that they were teasing a McGuire card. McGuire pitched a little bit at USC. He pitched in high school. If it was based off of like positions that they played a little, I guess it would be okay for me. But whatever. I'm gonna get the McGuire because he's my guy. Yankees and Dodgers would be insane in terms of global attention. How many times have they matched up with each other? I don't mean for anybody to have to go look it up, but I mean they've played each other a few times. All right, so we're taking on Tennessee. We've got the UMass Minutemen. I don't know how he has a ranked school when I had the tier matchmaking on, but it is what it is. It's a fun idea. Shows are running out of ideas. NHL has done this for years. Yeah, Madden's done it for ages too. I don't really like when Madden does it because it feels like a lot of the silly season cards are the best cards in the game. And with the show redoing a reset, right, for season 3, I'm guessing those will be the best cards other than the core 99s that you can carry over. So, yeah, I don't love having, you know, Randy Moss quarterback cards or whatever stuff comes out. And man, last year I used Refrigerator Perry at quarterback for like a month. And it was fun, and I enjoyed it because it was like hilarious. Somebody scrolling into my stream and they see a 350-pound quarterback, which you don't usually see that body type play quarterback, but you know, and he's super agile and runs around and all that stuff. That guy just like quit out. I don't know what the heck that was all about. Let's try to find another random team that's one that we haven't played with. I played with UNLV. Don't remember playing with Eastern Michigan, so let's take on Eastern Michigan. Yeah, people are going to use the same players anyways. I think end of the year stuff is fine. Like, not during baseball season with the out of position. Like, during the winter, you know, or getting ready for MLB 25, you know, like January, February. Okay, here's some out of position, silly season stuff just for the laughs. Like, To me, that makes more sense. They've met 11 times. Last time was 81. You find the tier matchmaking never works for Big J. Yeah, I thought I was losing my mind, Big J. I felt like it worked well when it was 3 tiers. And now that it's gone to 5, I don't play it as much now because Madden released. But I feel like, yeah, I get matched up with tiers that are significantly better than what I'm playing with. Timer behind me says 21 minutes. We got 16 followers. Everyone that follows will extend stream by 1 minute. So, hey, please follow. Following's free. So, love to have you guys stick around with us. Sorry we lost the Madden mojo, but, you know, it's okay. There's another day to play games, too. And we're playing college football, so that's fun. This game, search for a 5, and I got a 3. So BYU's a tier 3? Yeah, that's messed up. And I thought maybe the first game I might have done something wrong here, but this time I know I did it for sure. So that certainly needs a patch. Hey, apropos to nothing, what's your favorite Jim Carrey movie? Anybody in chat? Because last night I looked up, just for the discussion on it, on Reddit, Me, Myself, and Irene, because I love that movie. And I think that might be the one that I thought was his funniest movie. Some people were saying the movie is too long. I never watched it and felt like it was too long, but the runtime is 1 hour and 57 minutes on it. Dumb and Dumberer for my buddy Tippis. Yeah, I think that one's great. I think Ace Ventura and the sequel were great. But there's something about Me, Myself, and Irene just, I don't know, thought it was hilarious. Maybe it was the age that I was when I saw it or something. I don't know. Yeah, Cable Guy was really good. Yeah, Truman Show was really good too. Although I didn't feel like the Truman Show was so much of a comedy. Although I guess it has a lot of comedic elements to it. The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, I had trouble keeping up with it. Maybe I should try watching that one again. Was looking at the stats the other day. What I think the odds are that Ohtani can win the Triple Crown with a 50-50 season. I'm not sure about his batting average. Does he have a shot at the batting title? I think 50-50 is super doable for him. And I questioned Underdog because they were hyping him up for his 40-40. Should we put an asterisk on guys on stolen bases now that we're playing with less throwovers, bigger bases, and the pitch clock? Because I feel like it's easier to steal now. Yeah, to me it's not the same. The same as comparing like the Ricky Henderson, Vince Coleman, Lou Brock guys. And I know nobody's approaching triple digits or anything yet, but we might see it again in the future. And I just feel like it's a different ballgame now. Hey Mike, thanks for following. 6 inches shorter is huge for a professional athlete. Yeah, I think all those things are a big factor. I wonder how many Ricky would have got, because yesterday was the anniversary of when he broke Lou Brock's single season record. Yesterday, Ricky, in 1982, so 42 years ago, he stole 119, and then he would go on to steal 130 that season. Imagine Ricky, yeah, with these rules. He's probably getting 150, right? He's getting one just about every game. Mike, who's your favorite collegiate team? We switched over to college because Madden went down. I like Madden 25. Yeah, I was on it, playing and trying to build up a Seattle theme team, but here we are into the college ranks. Nice drive from my opponent. I was trying to do a 5-star matchup, but we got BYU, so that's Utah. I mean, if we have to have an asterisk for Roger Maris, I think stolen bases should have one. It seemed like my edge got the jump, and I had my controller down on my lap because I was stretching and everything else and was going to have a drink here, and then I just tried to hit square and get him to dive, and I roughed the kicker, so... low football IQ move from your streamer there. Alright, I don't know anybody that plays on Eastern Michigan, but we're going to learn. We got the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Here to go. And we got some Wildcat stuff. Let's try out the old jet reverse. We can throw an interception on the first play. Oh, what's up, Matthew? How are you, buddy? Welcome into chat. Good to see you. Oh god, that did not develop the way I thought it was going to. I thought it was out this way. So we gave him 2 points. But hey, it's all good. Playoff C-Box. I don't know what that means, buddy. Are you asking if I'm playing on Xbox? I'm on PS5. Yeah, I'm doing good. I had a mole removed. They'll have to send it in for pathology, or they did, and I'll find out in like 10 days if there's anything to be concerned about. But the dermatologist wasn't too concerned, so hopefully it'll be fun. Took a play from the Jets playbook and got a Jets result. Oh man, closure is lurking. How could you? Coffee time. That's his team. The Jets wouldn't do that. Only Donnie would do that. Jets out here catching strays. At least he didn't say Seahawks. So that's fine. NCAA for 40. What do you mean, buddy? I'm sorry. Can you buy it for $40? Is it on sale? Is that what you're asking? Should you draft a Cheyenne or Pacheco? I'd go Pacheco because that offense is so lethal, but I don't know. I'm not worried about too many drafts this year. I'm playing one league that's got an auto draft. How much does the PlayStation 5 cost? I don't know. Haven't priced them in a long time. I'm assuming they're 400-ish still. I got mine when they first came out way back when. I'm like 4 years into it or something now, almost. Speaking of that, I need to take the dust cover off and blow out the dust. I was going to do that today, but today ended up being kind of a long day with the kids getting over being sick, and I had to go pick up medicine at Rite Aid and pick up lunch and dinner and drive across the county to the dermatologist. You still have your PS5. You don't ever use it because it's broken. Matthew, how'd you break your PS5?
Intestinal fortitude. 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going.
You got one man in the quarterback spot. Yeah, he ran a nice little route there. Dang it. The HDMI is broken. Matthew, I'm getting the weirdest deja vu feeling. Didn't you already repair the HDMI? Or were you having to play through like some type of like PlayStation companion app to get it to work? Well, that's a design quarterback draw. Should probably put on a conservative. It's too expensive. Do you mind me asking what does it cost to get the HDMI fixed? 14 minutes plus 17. Quick math tells me that's 31 minutes guaranteed. Remain on stream. Everybody that follows will extend the stream by 1 minute. Or subscribe. You guys can subscribe on that red chat. Hey, what's up, Jay? How are you? Welcome back in. Jay's going to follow. He's got the stream extended. Jay, who's your favorite college team since we're over to some college football? Road to the college football playoffs is what I'm playing right now. I keep ranking up and the games are getting sweatier. Liked them when they were easier.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down.
Hey, tight spot. Sweetheart, thank you for the big heart meter. You're on the TikTok team, right? I don't really understand how the teams work, but if you go navigate to it, it's like Real Tight Spot has been on your team for 330 days and has an active streak going of, whatever. So, yeah, thanks for staying on the team, Tight Spot.
Here's the handoff.
Team player, Tight Spot. Okay, spinning off and got 7 yards. Keep the avatar. It looks like Alf. I can't tell. My eyes are old, buddy. I'm sorry. Is there a college football team that has Alf as an avatar? Jay's unfollowing me right now because I'm insulting his alma mater. I'm not trying to, Jay. I just can't tell. I can't tell what it is. Oh, it's Penn State. Is that the Nittany Lion? Yeah, I have to read chat through a web browser. I mean, I don't have to, but I don't keep the app open. So, yeah, that's a big concern. As to looking at profile pictures, because I don't know what I'm looking at when I'm looking. I think they are GG Mon. They were for me, so here I am, playing some college style. Yeah, sorry, got the hashtag on follow. Well, hey, I deserved it. I said it was Alf and it was the Nittany Lion, so I was off.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah, he keeps finding somebody open on these double mug blitzes. Not sure if Eastern Michigan's got the mojo to hold down BYU, but we're trying. I got to run a little bit smarter offense when I get the ball back here. All right, let's see if we can book in some touchdowns. Right, we got the ball for a minute 40-ish with our timeouts, and then we got it coming out next half.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second.
Probably going to be an update on the new roster. Yeah, got to be something going on. I was surprised it went down before the top of the hour. Usually, you know, top of the hour is a time when you would sort of expect it to drop like that.
Almost ready to kick
Yeah,
it away
44
after
going to
scoring
run
a
up and
touchdown.
kick. And here we go.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19. And
Yeah,
probably
I tried
wishes he'd just
some
taken
funky
the touchback.
wildcat double reverse throwing play, and that backfired. So we'll see if we can dime it up with Eastern Michigan's quarterback. We'll find out his name right now. Has anybody ever made it to the NFL from Eastern Michigan? Does anybody know? Have Football Reference handy?
This is a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller.
He'll take the deep shot. And that one falls
It
in
took too
completely,
long to
trying
recognize
go
that that
over the
route
top
was
on
over.
first down. Second down coming up.
Oh, what's up, Trademark? How
At
are
this
you?
juncture in the
Trademark
game,
might know.
with how the
Trademark's
scoreboard
usually
looks, no
a
question
wealth
this
of
offense is
information
gonna have to
when he's
throw
not insulting
to
me
get
about
back
my
in the game,
age.
and it's going to be tricky now because the
Trademark,
defense
how
is
was,
expecting it. You're going to
how's
throw
work
into a
going?
lot of big zone
I know you
coverages
said you
where
had a bunch of
everybody's
work
eyes on the
days coming up
quarterback.
with
Not
like
gonna
one
be
day
easy.
off out of like 13 or something like that. Trademark's going to get you guys ready for fantasy football. If you just put some trust in him, you can check out his author link right there. It is at sportsethos.com. Marcus Allen went to Eastern Michigan? Well, Marcus Allen was legit.
Gets away.
Oh no, did I get safety? We're down at the 1. This guy had the I don't know, he had the twinkle toes going, and he just got like pushed back there. Was not trying to run back into the end zone, but I feel like I'm super overmatched in this game.
On his way from around the 50.
This was not a fellow tier 5 opponent that I got matched up against. They let him in with a tier 3. Wait, never mind. He's their wide receiver. He'll be in the pros for sure. I got 10 minutes plus 18, so I got 28 minutes. Let me, and Ricardo just jumped in. All right, let me concede this game. Good game to Evergreen guy. Let's try to find another random team, or a subscriber can pick a team. If you're a subscriber, you can pick. Let's see. Humid and hot. You're working 10 out of 11. 2 days down. Day off is Friday. He's their wide receiver. Will be in the pros for sure. Max Crosby. All right, tight spot, Tippis, Trademark, Coffee Time. Anybody want to pick a school? I prefer not to play with the tier 1s, but whatever. If you guys want Michigan, I think Coffee Time told me to play Michigan the other day. If he's not AFK, I'll play him now for you guys. Because I kind of wasn't expecting to be playing Road to the College Football Playoffs. Cal. All right, it's Cal. Sorry, Trey. He got you by like half a second. All right. Let's see if I can get him to quit. And then I'll go down the line. I got Cal, Troy, and Michigan. Here we go. Tier 3. Yeah, I didn't know. Because coffee time, I know sometimes you turn on stream. And then you go outside. And you have your coffee and all that. So, I didn't know if you're around. All right, I'm going to make an ad call. We're just going to call it order. So, Cal is the current order. Troy is on deck. And then Michigan. And I'm going to make sure you guys are in chat too. Like if I don't run them today type of deal, that I don't run them without you guys here.
Welcome to Jack Price Stadium in Ames, Iowa, where the Cardinal and Gold gathering.
I didn't mean to be a troll.
Gear up to support their
I mean,
Iowa State
sometimes,
Cyclones.
but not this time.
What an exciting
Good old Aaron
matchup we
Rodgers.
have
I saw him
in
play
store
when he
for
was
this afternoon, built around the pageantry,
in attendance.
tradition, and
When
everything that
like
makes
big college football game I've seen in person was out there at Berkeley. Oh, UNLV. I played with them before, Ricardo. I struggled with UNLV. My next door neighbor found the stream, and he recommended I play with him one day. Cool neighbor, man. He loves playing in high school, and now he's coaching, and he's a big Raider guy. So it's like, do you like to see these guys come out because they play in Allegiant Stadium? He's like, yeah, that's fine. You played for UNLV? Oh, awesome. Were you there around the time like Jerry Tartanian was there, or are you not as old as I am? I remember the Running Rebels collegiate basketball was definitely on the map back in those days. What's this guy doing? Golden Bears and Cyclones. He's making a bunch of adjustments. I used to play it a lot. It's been my main game as a streamer since 2020. A's. I might jump on for a couple games when the out of positions drop because I want to get the McGuire. Yeah, Donnie played when they wore the leather helmets. If anybody's bored, you can look up my grandfather's first cousin. His name's Angelo Bervelli. He played at St. Mary's, and he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers back when they were still the Pittsburgh Pirates in the 20s. He did play with those leather helmets. Two-way player, played 4 years of professional football, played in the East-West Shrine game. Got a replica Pittsburgh Steelers Super Bowl ring when they were going through their 70s glory years. They flew back all the original players to have a dinner for him. He said he sat next to Terry Bradshaw. Really cool guy. I got to meet him once or twice that I remember and talk a little bit of football with him. My grandfather absolutely idolized him. He was an older cousin. And, you know, playing football and all that stuff, yeah, he really looked up to him. Let's run twos on MLB The Show. Buddy, I just got a mole removed off the top of my head. You see the Band-Aid there? Running twos on MLB The Show sounds more painful than that to me. No disrespect to you, but I don't know that you're even a follower. But no, I don't plan to change content. Very happy to play Madden, play some college football when Madden's down. And as far as running twos, I've heard that it's not so bad this year with the freeze-offs and stuff, but you have to sit there and wait to draft up the cards, and you kind of lose the audience, and particularly an audience like a TikTok audience, where you need to keep chat moving, you need to keep the game moving, and now you're going to slow things down and do all that stuff. It's just, it doesn't appeal to me, my friend. But yeah, I like where your heart's at. If you want to play some Mutt Squads, we could definitely consider doing that on like a subscriber Sunday. If I don't have any subscribers to run, then I'll run with the viewers. But you do have to be in the Discord server is one of my requirements for getting in those games. But I appreciate you being a follower. I didn't remember if you were or not. I thought maybe you were. I don't know if I should pronounce it as A's, like A's fans, or as. Like, whereas I'm the best follower you got. Hey, listen, that might be more interesting to you, but I don't think it's more interesting for me. And it's my stream, and I'm going to do what I want with the content. So, if you don't like it, there's like 8 million other streams on that you could be enjoying where they are playing twos on the show or something. But yeah, I would just definitely recommend, like, just enjoy what the streamer does when you go in and don't complain about stuff. If you don't like it, I mean, you know, that's fine. There's other streams, but I wouldn't go into somebody's restaurant and say, hey, you're serving the wrong type of food here. Or go to a concert and say, you know what, I don't like the genre of music, you should be playing country and western, you know, and you're at a rap concert. Like, yeah, just enjoy it or don't. Alright, we got a Berkeley touchdown. Let's hit the gritty and see if we can get this win. Yeah, stop telling me what to do, says my friend Tight Spot. Tight Spot's firing up the app to come moderate. Alright, the Golden Bears take the lead against Iowa State Cyclones.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I'm sure if we ran a poll, though, more people are interested in college football right now than MLB The Show, particularly twos, which is kind of a niche content deal. Now, a couple of my friends were World Series pushing the other day, and one of them made it over 900, the other was right on the border of 900, so very proud of those guys. I'll definitely tune in and watch Big Baby Henny and Chowderhead play twos anytime. And if they're playing threes with Shawno, I'm watching that too. But yeah, there we go. Tight Spot's there. The long arm of the law has made it into the TikTok chat. But yeah, I was playing Madden. Madden was popping, and then got a little slower for college, but that's okay. I mean, you can't control if the servers go down. Happens on any game, you know, any given time. If I paid more attention to their social feed, I might have known servers were scheduled, but it could just be random maintenance or something too. We got the 2-minute warning. Everybody that follows adds a minute to stream, and we got 19 followers, so that means we'll add 19 minutes to the stream at that point. Probably jump off and get some rest. I got some fun stuff coming in September. Those of you that are moderators, please keep an eye on the mod Discord server, mod channel in the Discord server. come September 1st. I'm not under NDA, so I can tell you guys what's coming. But yeah, I got a couple of irons in the fire for September, so maybe seeing a lot of me that month. Or over the next year. Got that Iowa State squad moving. Sour Patch, thanks for the likes. Sour Patch said the best flavor of Sour Patch is blue. Sunset, good to see you. Welcome back in. We graduated from UNLV in 2003. You had a torn MCL and ACL from playing. Ricardo, how's everything feeling these days? So let's see, if you graduated in 03, you're probably like a year younger than me. I'm going to assume you're born like 81, but you know, sometimes there's some variance there with college too. So you're right around my age. I'm 44. How is it like when the weather changes and stuff? Do you feel like some pains in there or not too bad? I broke both bones in my leg playing football when I was 17. I was just playing, oddly enough, at a family reunion. We were just messing around. We weren't even like playing, but one of my cousins ran into me and snap went my leg. So I do feel like, I think they say it's the barometric pressure change. You know, if it's been hot for a while and then it's going to be a cool down, as that happens, I will feel some achiness in my leg where that break happened. Let's see, it's rough and it hurts. I'm sorry, Ricardo. I was hoping, you know, the technology and stuff on the surgeries might have alleviated any pain for you. And of course, you know, an MCL deal is different than like a bone break. So my brother complains that he gets a little bit of that too. My brother broke his leg at the same year when he was 17. He was on a motorcycle. So sometimes we, you know, kind of compare how it hurts. Let's see, blue all day, baby, for Sour Patch. This guy's got the Iowa State offense humming. It's pretty good with it. So what college football game, college football fans, are you guys looking forward to the most this weekend? I don't even know who the Sooners are playing, but I'll find out. I'll throw it away on the back pedal. Your knee locks up sometimes for Ricardo. I feel like my gait has never been exactly right ever since then. You know, they set the bone when it's a break and that type of thing, but I don't think it was ever 100% the right way. And I think the option is like, do you want to re-break it and reset it? And I don't want to do that, so I'll just live with it. But yeah, those injuries, man, they stay with you. You know, stuff that you think is fun when you're a teenager, then you feel it the rest of your life. Oh, I thought I forced the incomplete. In my mind, we had knocked that ball to the turf, but it was kind of a fast animation. So good job from him to move the sticks on 4th down. And I clicked onto the wrong defender with the switch stick. I guess the only good news about that is we do have time to work back the other way. We didn't completely bleed out the clock. Alright, we're on the road trying to get the win here with Iowa State. Timer behind me says it's all zeros, but we had 19 followers, so let me add 19 minutes to stream. Hey, what's up, Christina? But Kev, how's your day going? You do construction now, so it's whatever. Are you still out in the Las Vegas area? Tight spots out in that area. And my A's may be out in that area in a few years. I hope they find a way to stay in California, but we'll see. Let's see what game you were playing most recently. Baldur's Gate 3.
Touchdown drive. They really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like you
play a jet sweep, we'll pick up 6. Let's see what we can get here.
Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complimentary.
Moved down to Utah and he hated it. I heard Salt Lake City was pushing really, really hard to get the A's when they were finalizing their binding agreement with Las Vegas and the Tropicana side. And of course, Utah is going to be getting college football, and we'll see what else. College football, NHL, and we'll see what else they get out that way eventually. Wow, that was a lucky incomplete. I didn't know where I was going. GL Monroe, thanks for following, GL. Who is your college football team, if I could ask?
the place. They hit him so quickly. And
We
because
were
of that,
asking
the
who's
ball
your
falls into
NFL team, but
Now
yeah,
on second down.
Madden went sideways on us, so here we are.
The
A
back
little
goes in
wildcat
motion.
action.
Try and play action. Quarterback adapt.
But I know those routes look good enough for me to trust a running back to throw it. There's a lot of wildcat there for the Berkeley Bears. I certainly don't know what to expect from these playbooks. Yeah, because we've been playing
They line up and it is a
with the Colts
long
offense
way to
on
the sticks from
Madden.
here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target
Hey,
to the left.
I like to say that was some pretty good
He will
user.
step out of bounds, but not before the
Might have got
player
lucky,
picked up
but
and a first
stirred him back
down
in.
for the
Don't watch
Soundbacks.
college much. Used to keep up with USC when they had Matt Barkley. Boy, USC had a great run of quarterbacks, right? Forget the complete succession, but I want to say it was Carson Palmer, and then Mark Sanchez and Barkley. I feel like I'm leaving one or two out that was a really solid prospect. NFL team has been the Raiders since you were born for Ricardo.
He'll try it again. Fights off the defender.
Yeah, a lot of Raider fans still here in Central California, despite the team, being pretty nomadic, right? They were in Oakland when I was born. Didn't remember their first stint in Oakland. I remember them being in Los Angeles for quite a while, and then they relocated back out this way. Not sure why I floated that. That was a very hesitant throw. I got lucky on that. I could have easily thrown it big. Heartbroken when they left Cali, but it's still your team for Ricardo. Yeah, we are almost into the last month of the Oakland A's being at the Coliseum. Coliseum going to get repurposed, at least for next year, for a decent amount of for soccer there. They're going to have the Oakland roots and the Oakland soul, and they're going to play kind of like from the first base side towards left field is the orientation of the soccer field. So who knows? Maybe we'll get NFL or MLB back in there one of these days, but probably unlikely. Florida is winning the Natty this year. Really, Swizzy? Or are you just a Florida fan?
Point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 68 yards on that drive.
And Swizzy, if you're not followed, we love to have some Gators chomp their way in here on that follow button.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and
Hey, held on to the power a
defense can
little
keep
too
them
long.
from answering.
Put the
Here
life
it comes,
savings on it,
inside
bud.
zone 5. And
Either I
he
hope you don't have a lot of
breaks
life
the
savings,
20-yard
that you're not too
line,
worried about it,
goes
maybe you're
out
young,
to
just
the
entering the
19.
workforce, or I hope they hit for you, and then you just start on
Iowa
the
State has
easy
the
street
ball back.
there.
The Cyclones ready to go on offense.
Bama's in the house. Thanks,
Now
Bama, for
to
letting them
find out
know
just
to
how
please
much of a
follow, share, and
gunslinger
like.
you are. Will you roll the dice here late
Bama, I was
in the
playing some Madden and college football broke out.
Really conservative, so I think it's
The,
an opportunity to be able to
the
take a
servers
shot, see
went
how much of a
down
chunk you can get
while I was in the
before then you
game,
decide
so
really just how
probably
you wanna
play this
finish the
one.
half.
I think that'll eat up the 14 minutes and then get some rest. Should do a nice long stream tomorrow, though. At least I intend
You're going to be
to.
aggressive with your decision making.
It was a bit of a hectic real
And the
life day.
player will stand after
Bama, how are you
the
doing?
just
How was
doesn't
your doctor
double-checking
appointment?
to make sure.
Boy, I thought I'd use her that great. He was throwing to the back receiver. This guy's got the Cyclones cycling up the field. I don't know. What does a cyclone do? I mean, I know it spins. I know what it does, but like a road runner could be running up the field. What would a cyclone do? Circulate its way up the field.
Dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
I'm gonna get some mad Iowa State fans in here in a minute.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. He's going up top.
Yeah, he's got a man
And
open.
he's got it at the 20. We've got a timeout
Let's see
in
if
the
he sends
waning
out the field goal.
seconds
You know,
of
it's a
the
pretty
half.
impressive
Maybe a chance to
drive
get off a
there.
couple more plays.
Just tiresome for Bama. Alright, field goal unit, maybe. I don't know if I trust it.
They're going to try a field goal.
Hopefully this guy misses the
The
kick.
kicker will reach
He's got
for
the
a
ball coming out second
36-yard
half.
attempt.
Shanked it.
Absolute shame. Missed it.
Like myself hitting a 2-yard. Alright, let's, I don't know. I've shown the Wildcat a lot. We have just a delayed draw or something. I don't want to throw a pick in
One
here
more
and
play before the teams head
spark
to
up
the
his
locker room.
comeback. Mendoza, the quarterback for Cal, hands off.
He'll be brought down, and that's the
Absolute
final play
shank
of
is
the
crazy.
half.
Exactly, Sour Patch. Get that thing on the hosel. All right, that will bring us to the third quarter. We're kicking off. First downs has gone the way of Iowa State, 8-7. I've had a little bit more time of possession, and I've had more yardage than our opponent. Hey, it's not the same stream without you, of course. Yes, yeah.
On the move from inside his 5.
I'm going to need to get a better CPU, or excuse me, a better GPU. I just don't know what to get. Maybe I'll wait till Black Friday, but I was thinking I want to do more long-form editing for videos, and also hopefully make the stream look a little more crispy.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to
Eventually
take the
that's
field
coming.
here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get
I think I'm 25 in that picture.
Yeah, and I love
Long
getting
time
that
ago.
break at half to go talk.
Well,
with
on that
my coach,
emoji,
pick my
about
offensive
whatever it is.
coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack
Hey,
this
clicked on,
defense,
kind of blew up
and
that
I get ball
RPO.
first.
Let's go in no huddle here.
The Cyclones want to move quickly.
Oh, hey, what's up, Wags?
The play action fake.
Wags, I tuned in the other day when you were streaming. You had the heart rate monitor on, and I had like 14 videos I needed to make for TikTok Shop. So I knew if I started chatting, I wouldn't get after the work. But I was there lurking and watching you play, and I think you were between games, maybe waiting for somebody to load in, or maybe you'd already played. But I was in for a while.
And it slips through his fingers.
You're looking quite fit these days,
That
Wags.
would have been a huge
Inspiration
gain if he could have
for
squeezed
those
it.
of us over 40.
Back to the line after the incompletion.
I got the
Second and
new
10 from the
exercise
37.
bike. It's good, but I did order a new
Dropping back, it's
new
back.
bike seat. That thing is making me numb, so I gotta get that going.
They make the
Missed
stop
the
as this
55,
passing
57
does some
game,
damage
no
as they move the
defense.
sticks with the first
Is that
down.
one uploaded on your YouTube channel? Because I saw there was an upload and I didn't have an opportunity to go see what it is yet. Or maybe it was just a highlight. I'm liking that you're uploading a bit. Hopefully something catches fire for you. Look at this guy putting me in the spin cycle with the
They
Cyclones.
just gashed the defense on that one, and they
If I
find
close
that
my eyes, I have the same physique as DK
no
Metcalf.
matter how many times they tell you to
Sour
work
Patch,
for it,
do you
it is
remember
tough to
when
defend
Pete
the
Carroll met
perfectly
DK
executed screen.
and he pulled off his
Because
shirt?
I'm trying to go get the
that was
quarterback.
great.
It looks- everything
Peak
looks like a pass, but when you
Pete
see it,
Carroll
when
days.
you see that screen, you gotta retrace your steps.
Thought Madden
get
was
back and play.
down and
Nice job by
saying
the
Full
offense.
House.
Defense just
Oh, I don't
doesn't
know.
recognize that.
Yeah, maybe. For me, it took me out of the game, Jay, for what it's
Second
worth.
and 10.
No defense, not the entire game yet.
He's looking to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at
You
the
still enjoying
29.
college football pretty well,
It's
Wags?
a makeable field
Any
goal
chance
from
that the out of
39
position
yard
cards
line.
pull you
Let's
back
see
into
how
MLB The
aggressive
Show
they
or
are
nah?
on 3rd and long.
Looks like they're gonna run some out of position Series 3 stuff.
Looking to throw,
Sour
and he
Patch
needs a
remembers.
bunch. Fires to
Oh,
the
come on.
wideout.
We gotta get that one. Ah.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense.
Out of position doesn't
Mixing
pull
up
you in
their
for
look.
nothing.
They're
All right.
3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Ryan Sandberg, reliever card or
4th down,
something.
and they've got
Not
to
gonna
get it to
motivate
the next
my buddy
time zone,
Wags.
but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down.
He's short of the line to gain, so
Incomplete,
that's
the
fine.
defense
Let's see if we
That is just
can
a play you have got to
put
be
this
able
one
to
in the
come
win
up with.
column.
They don't
Let's
get big
go
enough.
2
4th
clock
down, you've got to make
and
the catch, whether it's a perfect throw or
see how the
whether
run
it's off
game
of your
goes.
body. You're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul
Yeah,
that play, and
I
you've
mean,
gotta
I don't
make
mind
the
them
play
in
for your
silly
quarterback
season
and
stuff,
your
is what I
offense
said
to
earlier in
keep that
stream.
drive alive
I really
inside
do
of it.
feel that way. I'll log in and get the McGuire card because it looks like they're teasing a McGuire.
Motion, trying to get the
But,
defense to show his hand. Quarterback quick
yeah.
pass to the receiver.
Seems like something that's appropriate for December, January. Yeah, I mean, we haven't even made it to the baseball playoffs yet. Madden usually does theirs in December, which I'm not a huge fan of that either. I wish it was later in the year.
Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
No, not as far as I'm aware.
Looking to pass. It's Mendoza.
If there's a 99 McGuire, he has to be on the Cardinals, but I don't think he's came out. The one that they're teasing was like a 95. I know he said in an interview that he pitched a bit at USC, and that he wanted to be a pitcher growing up. I think he played pitcher a lot in high school, so I'm guessing that's what we're getting. Oh no, that's a bad turnover, threw it right at him. Alright, so my opponent's definitely right back in here. Probably just jam it upfield and jam it right.
The defense came into this one.
Opponent could go for 2. They're feeling froggy, and they could get in a touchdown. We'll see. First mission is try to stop him. Oh, I got the SWAT. I clicked on and it was the deep safety, not that
It's
defender.
never easy on defense being in a sudden change situation like this. On the very first snap, they take a shot. You're backed up
This is
almost
7
in your red
minutes,
zone.
but
Great
we
job
still appreciate all the new
completion now
followers,
to
and
catch your breath,
yeah, not
get
a bad
some momentum.
session for getting going a bit late here.
Throws to the wide out.
Oh, I thought I
Got
dove
it
out
in the
and
middle, it's
snatched it.
Higgins. Nice
just switched it in
pitching catch
past me.
there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Not sure if he'll get this play off. He will not. Currently playing Road to the College Football Playoffs, and just kind of working through some different teams and requests. We got Troy on deck for trademark next time that we run this, and then we need to play Michigan for coffee time.
He's gonna pass.
Absolutely snuffed out the
And
screen.
freshman will chalk up a sack.
Bluetooth sunglasses.
Cyclones are in the hurry.
Oh, are they in my TikTok showcase?
Answer by this defense. You get
Because I'm
the big
supposed to
play,
get them. They're in
respond
transit.
right back.
If they're the ones that are in my
Get the
showcase, I don't have a
create
video
some
on.
momentum for-
A shot toward the
Oh,
end
nice
zone.
freaking play.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Opening game on Thursday. Oh yeah, for sure.
And it's so underrated. The relationship
Nice
between
throw.
the QB and
Does he go
wide
for
receiver,
2?
the timing, the ability to know where
I
he's
feel like
gonna
the
be,
equity probably isn't there to go for 2
That's what leads to nice
as far as
touchdowns.
real life. Like you wouldn't do it with that much time on the clock, but maybe you do it in a video game. But he's going for the field goal.
Might not be perfect, but this is something
Yeah, I'm
these
supposed to be
guys
getting
have
some
done
sunglasses that I thought looked like
over and
a
over, and it's paid
Google
dividends
Glass
now.
knockoff, but I mean Google Glass was so long ago, maybe these will have a lot of function. Otherwise, I'm out of the loop on it. Tight spot.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and
I do get a lot of products, so maybe I'm
set to
misremembering.
kick it away.
But yeah, sometimes I add it to the showcase
He'll bring it
before
back
I
from
actually have the
inside his
product in
5.
hand. But
He was looking
once
for
they're here, I always
more
make the
running
video, at
room,
least an
none to be
unboxing.
found as he stopped at the 23.
can we get it together and go win this game?
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive
He's
is
in a
more
3-2
productive after
defense,
throwing
and
a
we'll
pick
see
last
if our
time, Jesse.
Yeah, the
offensive
coach did a
line
good
can
job
Burt-
on the
can
sideline there, just
Burt-
talking
can
to the
block
young
for,
quarterback and
Berkeley.
making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out.
Yeah, so there's like a showcase thing,
Yeah,
and
some
when they
people
offer
do
you
that
products,
better
you
than
can
others,
just
but
click
you gotta
add
show
and put it in
trust
your
in
show
them. Maybe
plays.
get the ground game
As
going
far
around
as
a little bit with the system.
something
Leaves it with the back.
that I've made a video on, I don't remember any Bluetooth
Get him on the ground,
sunglasses,
but it's a
but I'm
first
supposed to be
down.
getting some type of
The
smart
clock
sunglasses,
has
so maybe
stopped
that's
as
what
we have
it is.
reached
Tight
the
spot.
2-minute warning here in the ball
I'm
game.
sorry, but I don't want to
Well,
give
the
you a
offense
non-answer,
knew what they
but
needed to get that
I don't remember
first
using
down, so
anything
they
like that
dialed up
yet.
the running
Hey
game
Monty, what's up,
just
buddy?
enough to
How's
keep the
Monty
drive
doing?
alive.
To the air, it's Mendoza.
He's going for the full Monty. Here goes Mendoza,
Try to do it himself.
and he's
He's
above the
run out of
Mendoza line on
bounds,
that
but a
one.
big play
So they're
on
in the
that
little
one,
TikTok
it'll be a
shows.
first
Okay,
down.
they're in transit then, tight spot, if it's what I'm thinking of. And I will wear them on screen whenever I get them.
Time to get his thoughts clear, understand down and distance, maybe audible at the line.
7,
of scrimmage.
8.
He has
For
that
that
right
price, you
now
can't
because
afford
he did a
not
good
to
job
get 'em,
getting the
right?
first down.
Here
Hit
goes
the
Ox.
gas, kid, wide open ahead.
And we'll run it in.
Touchdown, Golden Bears. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
What a great game.
What
Tied
a
late in
run.
the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late.
Hey.
Take the lead. Nice
Thanks for
execution.
following.
It's
What's his
hard to
name? I
execute these
love
moments. People get
my
tight,
stepsis.
scores tied.
Uh-oh.
Late in the game, I don't want to mess up.
Do you love
This
doing
offense
the
doesn't
laundry
worry
as
about
well, or
messing up.
nah?
They put the ball in the end zone and take the
But
lead.
hey, welcome in. Great to have you here. Don't know if that name's wholesome or a troll, but it's all good. Thanks for following, friend. Who's your college football team?
Nice job by the kickoff team.
I wish,
Everybody
tight
stay in
spot.
their lanes and they'll stop it
Let's see.
from
Austin
16.
Smith is going to follow. Let's go, Austin. Who's your favorite collegiate football team? And why is it Purdue? Hey, burning questions daily. Give me the burning question. My question of the day: would you rather be a little too hot or a little too cold?
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure will get there. The
But you can give me a burning question as well.
goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly
Too
play.
cold. Yeah, I can layer up, right? I can only get so
He's looking for a man on
undressed.
second
Coffee
down.
time.
And he can't find anyone
Yeah,
open,
the
and
poor
down he
gal can't get the clothes out of the dryer. Penn State for Austin. Who's your favorite Penn State alumni of all time?
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it
He's
downfield.
stepping up. We'll knock it down. 4th and 20. Smoke some with your dog. Smoke some with your Donnie. Here we go.
Trailing in this game late,
feel like he's
the
gotta
defense
go for
knows
it.
So they're playing for
Find
pass.
out.
2 plays ago,
Don't
they
like
got
the heat up there in
sack.
Canada.
This
I need to
time
go
they
to
force an
Canada.
incompletion.
You guys won't let me
Not
in.
a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just
Coffee
gonna have to
Time's
make
writing
huge
a
play here on 4th down.
a strongly worded letter to
Trailing
Trudeau
time
right now to
possession,
build a
they
wall,
need
keep
to
out
keep the
Donnell
ball.
free.
They'll try to convert on 4th down.
Oh, what's up, Penny? I was just talking about you and Chowderhead playing twos. Had some guy come in and start directing me on the TikTok chat that I need to play twos with him. I'm like, yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of twos unless Henny and Chowderhead are playing. All right, let's dance on him. We got the interception. Although he still has his timeout, so it's not like the game's over, but here we are. All right, let's go. Chew clock and ball carrier conservative. Legend co-op been crazy. Yeah, Chowderhead's been telling me a bit about how sweaty the games are on there. Are you excited or not excited about possible out of position baseball cards hitting? I'm definitely getting the McGuire. That might be the extent of it. I may just get him so he can collect pixel dust for me. There's our buddy. Barkley. Well, Barkley's a great call. Yeah, opponent's using his timeouts. We are trying to run out the clock. I want to kick from the middle and not from one of the extreme sides on the hash marks here. If we get our 3 points, that's pretty much a GG or the first down. Oh, what was that? I thought we had the pancake getting served. It was my guy getting You're sitting at top 50. You dropped to 58, 59. 9-18 rated right now. So Chowderhead did make it then into to World Series. Good going, dude. I mean that's tough. Gosh damn, shame to kick. Hop Rug Z, thanks Hop for jumping in as our latest follower. Who's your college team, Hop?
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
Been really fun. Have you guys played any threes with Shauno, or has it mostly been you and Chowderhead? Maybe you guys got different hours right now. I know you said Shauno was in on the Discord on the World Series tweet. He's going for the sideline throw, but it's up the sideline. Of course, with college rules, right? You get the clock stopped with the first down, all that.
No time to waste here. They've got
Next
to get
season,
set and pick up
Shauno's
the
back,
yardage.
Brews are back, and no more only twos. You guys have accomplished a lot this year, though. I know, like,
Wants to throw. It's
I think it was last year you did the pitching and Shauno did the hitting. You guys hit World Series, and pretty sure that you guys have had some. You and Chowderhead have had some flawless runs and played really well this year.
Because time's running out in the game. They need big
I feel like the
plays
game was
during the
tough this
passing
year. I
attack,
was lucky to hit
vertically
World
down
Series the one time I
field,
did.
and they've got to score
I think
some
those switch hitting captain boost skills kind of bail me out because they don't have to hit right or left. Back in baseball season now, so not much time. Oh no, I don't want this defense. Don't want to be in man. I ended up on Douglas. I hit switch stick by mistake. As long as we tackle him down, I was thinking we were good, but now we're good. Let's see. Favorite right now is Nick Singleton. Favorite team to play with is Texas. Shoot, we've had decent participation. Let me play one for the road. Yeah. We'll just put a scoreboard. I'm going to throw out an outrageous follower number. If we make it, I'll play another game. This way I can go play with Troy for Trademark. Trademark, are you still there? Or Coffee Time? Because those guys are in my queue. I'm good, Mario Kart. How you been? I got the mole removed on the head, and now I got to find out if there's anything concerning growing in there. All right, Coffee Time's there. Troy's there. Okay, Troy was ahead of Michigan. So, all right, this one for Trademark. If any other subscribers want to add one to the queue, I think it's exclamation point order. So Troy, the Troy Trojans. What are they? They're tier 5. Hopefully, lets me catch a tier 5 opponent. Not really fun when you got the tier 5, small school feel, and then, oh hey, you're playing Georgia. Yeah, well that's fun. Ready for school. How's school been so far for you, Mario Kart? So you see, you guys went flawless and World Series together this year. I've never gone flawless. I didn't even try it this year. I think I only logged in to play the Way Boggs thing. My best is I've had 2 12-1s, but I don't know. That game mode isn't my favorite. I really resent grinding out a bunch of diamond players and then go play with like bronze defenders and everything's dropping in for a hit and stuff. That's where Trademark graduated from. If it doesn't find me a game this time, I'm going to back out and go back in. Hey, Carter, thanks for following. Who's your favorite college team, Carter? It was a Madden stream, and then college football broke out because Madden servers are updating. Shoot. Okay, let me go out. Maybe it's just the servers. There's 30,000 players online. Somebody's got to be online to smash me. Carter's a Bama fan. Who is your favorite Bama alumni? Oh, Shadow's here. What's up, buddy? Sean, I'm just trying to get back over to Troy, and then I'm going to shout you out. I was trying to find a game, but it just wasn't matching me up with anybody. I think I took the long path there. All right, let's see if we can get a tier 5. NRG Will RL. What's up, NRG? Oh, yeah. There we go. Tight spots on it. Let's see. Jalen Monroe. Not much. Was at the Philly game last night. Nola 7-inning combined shutout. Man, I hope to go out to the Coliseum at least once more. Oh, come on. Nittany Lions? The Nittany Lions aren't tier 5? Alright. I'm gonna lose Trademark as a follower because I'm gonna get his alma mater destroyed here. I hope not Trademark. I'm gonna try to get this win for you, but yeah, tier 5 should match tier 5. That's what we're doing. Change the name. Gonna be doing main Rocket League edits. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, how is Rocket League these days? Still pretty popular? Yeah, PSU's tough. And we're on the road too. And that's, Shano's a Penn State guy. Arthur, hey, it was great chatting with you. Hate to have you go. If anybody does have to leave that TikTok chat, you can click onto my profile picture, the little DF, my logo, and my biography has a link tree. Please join us in Discord. If you use any other streaming platforms or socials, please follow. Love to connect with you guys everywhere and keep growing the community. It's good, just need to get a lot better. Man, I feel like I want to get a better graphics card so I can do more long form editing and maybe make my streams look a little cleaner too. I just don't know what to get. I get really confused looking at everything. I know the NVIDIAs are supposed to be good for offloading some of the work that you have to do off the CPU and like OBS, but I don't know. I'll figure it out one of these days. Definitely want to buy one at least by Black Friday time, if not before. Am I a full-time streamer? I don't know, Jamal. Are you a full-time viewer? No, Jamal, yeah, I stream as like my main source of income. Plus I have a job which is currently a little bit on hiatus right now until we get some other events lined up, but doing sports production for a company called CSN, which has been really good. Oh man, this guy feels like he's good on this skill. And then maybe Sanders is just faster than our defenders. So that's not what I wanted off the RPO. Jamal, thanks for the likes. But yeah, we'll keep battling, right? We don't want to get blown out. Certainly If I get down like 21 or more, then I might concede, but we'll see if we can make a game of this. Sorry, trademark. Definitely wanted
I think the offensive coordinator,
a smaller school instead of playing the Nittany Lions here. Just had a Nittany Lion guy over on TikTok too. Couldn't tell what his profile was. I thought it was Al. So he's probably enjoying that I'm down here to start. Yeah, as far as full-time streaming, for anybody that's actually thinking about doing it, Jamal, not that you're asking all this, but I think full-time streaming, you need to have like 6 months of income saved up if you want to go for it, or you've just been making so much money doing content creation that you can leave your job or, take a break from school or something to do full-time content creation. And that's really rare. My deal's like a roller coaster thing. Some months I've had crazy months. Next month will humble you. And a lot of it's just like being in the right spot at the right time as far as catching sponsorships or sponsored streams or getting to participate in like little programs across the different, platforms. I got to do a bunch of TikTok spotlight hours, but right now I haven't seen the opportunity to get in on any more of those. Those drive a lot more exposure. The other platforms have similar stuff, and all that can lead to more monetization for you because, like, hey, I have X amount of viewers, even though you had that many viewers, but some of it was just the traffic kind of being driven your way too. And sometimes you just you catch on a viral video and that circulates your content into a bunch of other folks that hadn't seen it. New mobile app kind of stinks. View counts are way low. Yeah, the new mobile app seems terrible. It feels like the purple side is trying to be TikTok, right? I don't know why they aren't just hammering, this is what we're good at, and let's play to our bread and butter type of thing. This guy's taking some serious pauses here. I don't know if the Trojans have a good run game or not, but we're going to find out. Seems like it's okay, but maybe he'll make some adjustments right now. But I've had a lot of people tell me the new app isn't good. It doesn't look good to me when I've opened it, but I don't usually ever watch through app. Very, very rarely will I pull up anything on the app. Not that I don't want to, it just feels like my phone loses battery really fast. They have a decent quarterback in Goose Crowder and a solid wide receiver one. The Goose is loose. We're going to let it rip.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little
Is it Beeson? That's the top receiver out there at square, or maybe it's Ross or Dortich.
He's looking for an open man on second down.
Oh, that was a bad throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact.
Bad decision. I threw it late. Threw it to the wrong guy. I got lucky.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit.
Oh, he's got the guy underneath. Dang it. I thought I could zap it in underneath that too. My bad, trademark. Got a little floor happy, but it looked like he was open to me, and then Kobe King went flying in to take that away.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it.
But we're okay. I mean, maybe. Hopefully I can score here and then book in touchdowns on the next side of the second half. You guys are on TikTok. Hey, please help me get closer to our follower goal, which is 50. If you guys want to see another game, I am kind of winding down the stream, but if it starts flying, we'll keep streaming. So please follow if you get to do so. Wondering if I'm interested in Dynasty play. Dynasty's really cool. I think Showtime, I am going to lean into Madden more because I'm definitely more of a NFL viewer, and I know a lot more conversationally about the NFL than I do college. So I don't think I'll play as much college football. Probably going to play this game mode or something just kind of fun to relax with Friday nights going into Saturday mornings. Not that I don't want to play it with you or something like that, because it would probably be a blast, but I hate to overpromise and underdeliver as a streamer or somebody that you guys connect with on these platforms. Oh, what a slick throw that we got on that one. I don't think I'd seen that animation. He just kind of underhand shuffled that deal there. Who's your favorite college team and what type of dynasty are you setting up Showtime? If you want to enter my Discord server, click on my profile. The Discord's there, and we can ask the rest of my community that plays the game if they want to jump in with you, because there's like over 600 in my server. There's probably a handful of guys that might be up for some games.
Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly.
I was going to try to step through there, and I just stepped into it more than anything.
And listen,
Sorry, Trademark. He's definitely want to win this deal. I'll blame it on the Sandman that he attacked here, but
this pressure, get to the quarterback, get him on the ground.
He'll take a
And
deep shot
his Nittany Lions defenders just kind of rubbed that route, and I wasn't able to grab that in. So let me just punt and see if we can hold for drives and hopefully cut into this lead in the second quarter here. This could be a good field-changing punt. I don't know if I want to let him pick it up or not. I was hoping that I could scoop that deal off a fumble. Hey, what's up, Boss? Again, I'm good. How are you, buddy? You have a sponsored league you're managing? You thought you'd check with... Oh, that sounds really fun.
Looking for room. It's Singleton.
Yeah, I doubt I'll play enough college football to participate, to be honest with you, Showtime. Congratulations on getting some type of sponsorship on that, though. Anytime you can get your content sponsored is a big win on these platforms. Oh, and we're going to get the pick. Troy Trojans trying to bring themselves back in here. Surprised he threw that thing. I pushed down on the right analog stick and was trying to send the pressure after him, and next thing I knew, he coughed it up. Oh, what's up, puppy? How you been? Giving you some prizes to get. That's splendid.
They'll try the run.
Thought I could hit the juke stick and shake loose. No luck on that still. So we got Dalton and Connor as our main targets here. Let me just throw the hitch route.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football.
It's going good. High school football starting. Got that going. You guys are currently 0-2. Oh, very nice. I forgot what position you said you played, puppy.
Trying to move the sticks.
But I've been good. Kids are doing well. Mrs. Danielle Freak's doing well, and we're out here playing video games and getting to interact with everybody, so definitely could be worse. I don't know if we got the leg on this deal from 45. Oh, we do. Yeah, maybe Troy's got a good kicker. Jesse Joyner, thanks for following. Okay, so if you click on my profile, like it says DF, like the little profile picture, that should take you to my bio. And my bio has a link tree featured in it. So you go to the link tree and it's got every link. Everything's Danielle Freak. But you should see a Discord server, and then you can just, hopefully you can just click right in. Sometimes Showtime, you may have to long hold it depending on your phone and paste it into a web browser. But yeah, come in and we'll get your roles updated, and I'll let everybody know, like, hey, this guy's got an awesome league. If you have a link or something like that, then we can put that in and everybody can get more information. Cameron, how are you, bud? Welcome back to the stream.
They'll try the left side.
Let's see, offensive line. On top of you guys doing well. Braves are turning it back on. You guys have won 5 out of the last 6. Yeah, Braves look like they probably got that last spot, right? I guess the Mets still have a shot. I feel like the Mets are a few games back of you. Look like the Giants, Cubs, Reds, those teams are all going to come up short unless they can just like catch crazy fire. Oh, this guy's coughing it up in the past game. He hit me on a really nice RPO early in the game, but now we've had 2 takeaways. Oh, you guys still have a shot at the division? I thought Philly was long gone. I thought Philly was, I don't know, 7-8 games clear of you guys.
He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Hey, thanks, Lost to Good.
Opportunity to slice into
I mean,
the
it
lead.
should. There's times where I've noticed MeBot's server will malfunction, and then it won't give the notification, but it seems pretty rare. Strong run from our running back. I say our running back, but yeah, trademarks running back.
Give up the run, they get a short
He's
little
the
gain,
Trojan
no
element.
foul.
Now on second and goal.
They're able to get a touchdown. Don't call it a comeback, but we're back in the game. Goose Crowder making the goose sound. Let's go. Who do I think will have the worst record in the NFL this season? Ooh. I feel like I'm piling on, but I kind of feel like the Panthers are still going to be bad. I don't know. Football's always a sport that has a lot, especially NFL, has a lot of parity and all that type of stuff too. So maybe I'm wrong, but man, I don't see them being a decent team. I'm sorry, NRG, I missed that line for a second. Got sick today. Can't go to school because you were throwing up. I hope you feel better soon, buddy. Definitely something going around. 2 of my 3 kids have been sick last few days. Let's see if we can get another takeaway. We get this guy throwing off that back foot. Good things have happened defensively here. How about for yourself, Sour Patch? Who do you think is the worst NFL team this coming season? Or anybody for that matter that wants to weigh in?
Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right.
I feel bad for Carolina fans because they've been down. This guy's good on the skill stick when he gets in the field. I don't think Atlanta's going to be a whole lot better. I think Atlanta's going to be similar to last year. Probably contend for the division, and I imagine it's between them and the Bucks again. I don't think the Saints went the right direction. I mean, they may have had a decent draft, but not sure if Carr at this stage is going to do a whole lot for them. But I feel like the Falcons are an 8-9 win team.
He's looking to throw it.
I know Cousins should be better, but the thing with Cousins is he's coming off a pretty severe injury, and then, you know, you go and give the big money to a big veteran like that, and you drafted another quarterback, so you didn't even get a target out of that draft. And this guy is coughing it up on the passing game, so here we come.
Something different, getting a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that
Step
interception
up,
he threw
get a good
on the
throw,
last
just
drive.
trying to get that
But that last play,
blocking
there was
to work
no
as like
way
a
that football
little
should have
screen
gone
there,
He
but
could
it
have
got
gotten
fun.
off of that and checked it down or thrown
Even
it
with
away.
Simmons
The
and Judden,
quarterback
yeah, I
needs
don't think
to
it's
breathe
going to
right
move
now.
the
He's
needle
gotta
that much,
collect
Puppy. I know you're probably fishing for me to tell you that because you are a Braves fan and probably a Falcons fan as well, but I don't think they'll be great. I mean, that's just my feeling. That doesn't mean anything. Like, they can go out and win the games regardless of how I feel. I think not first time, but having a new head coach is always tough too, the transition. What's up, Huey? How's everything going, buddy? Welcome back to chat.
To the air, it's Crowder. They're working that left side.
Yeah, so we get another stoppage of play. Let's save our 2 timeouts so we can run or pass down here.
And a chance
Really
to
just
really
hammer it
carry
in.
momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal.
Yeah, he kind of got bailed, and then there's a fumble. Luckily, we got it back. We can use a timeout. Thought we were going to have it in. I forgot how important it is to kind of check and see where your stamina is on your backs and stuff in this game. I mean, it's always important, but I wasn't really thinking about it too much.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Looking to buy
I
time.
don't see anybody open there.
Slips a tackle. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll look to throw on third and
There we
goal.
go. The goose is loose. He has taken us from a dangerous trailing position to the lead as he finds Ross in the end zone for the Troy Trojans. Oh, I just tapped it. Dang it. That'll work out. Forgot I was supposed to be holding it down. Got back into to Madden habits there. So from down 14, we're up 17 to 14 now. With 11 seconds remaining against the Nittany Lions on the road against Penn State.
Is mess it up by
playing Madden Ultimate Team, and the servers went down. I don't know if they're still down. Somebody told me they got the full house error.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Troy with the underdog comeback story. Movies will be made. Hey, we gotta see it through though. We got a long ways to go. But if I can keep this guy to the pass attack, throwing it down the field, not the RPOs, he's pretty good once he gets to the open field. But if I can keep this guy throwing, 10 yards or further, he's been coughing it up. And he's going to do it again. 2 seconds remain. Can we get a pick six? Barton says yes. It's Grant Barton. Get yourself your Barton 41 jersey. We'll take that one in. Here we go, Trademark. Trademark never stopped believing. I feel like this guy might quit out. This is Troy going into Baton Rouge all over again. They're stunned in Penn State right now. Yeah, kick is up, kick is good, and we're up by 10, just like that. But this guy's coughed up like 4 interceptions, right? Like, it's gone really sideways for him since it was 14 zip. He's probably sitting there getting ready to yeet his controller outside. No disrespect to my opponent. I mean, we all have those games, but I don't know why he didn't just keep hammering the run and quick little RPOs and stuff. Let's start up the 20 there. I've been leaning on that running back a lot, and he's yellow, so let's see, number 3. I'm putting green, who's not a significant drop. Don't want to play it too close to the vest, but let's burn off some clock. Right? Clock's in our favor. See if we can run a long drive here.
Trying to set the tone with the run.
Green guy.
At least
he got the clock.
26, a gain of 1.
Where's that RPO play? Let's try it. See what
Didn't
defense
get much
is
on
in.
first down. It's 2nd and 9.
I feel like he's pretty crowded there along the lines. I don't think we're going to throw on those.
Give to the back. Shakes off the tackle. And he'll
we'll
move
get a
his
first
way
down on
forward
that
to
one.
the first
Yeah,
down
exactly,
mark
Lost
at
again.
the
Thanks, buddy,
35.
for letting him know. It's one of those split stream deals where we started on one game and we ended up on another one, but sometimes it works out that way. Really not much you can do when your servers go down.
Big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
So that play was pretty small though. Let me try throwing out of this
Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not.
X and
Reese, give this
triangle
defensive line credit because
crosser.
they were able to get penetration right off the
I should have
snap.
waited a little bit longer. He would have went past that zone.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy
Keep the
down.
chains
Not easy to
moving,
do.
keep the clock moving here for the Troy Trojans trying to pull off the big comeback story. We got Brody with the follow. Brody, who is your favorite collegiate football team?
Running back searching for a hole.
Hey, Lost again, love your content. Love that you're trying to send something positive out to the universe with the videos and the streams, and pleasure getting to hang out with you. College with an A, yes. Well, we were playing Madden. You want to give me your favorite NFL team? That's fine, Brody. We took off an entire quarter on this initial drive. Can we run the 6-minute offense and just put the game away? We're going to find out. TCU. How about favorite TCU alumni?
They've started a pretty good drive. This would be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5.
Go Syracuse.
Dropping back, it's Crowder.
What even is a Syracuse?
Fires to the big fella. The
Oh no, we didn't need the fumble. I saw him come in there with the punch. Son of a gun. Although we did burn a lot of the game clock up, but oh man. Mr. Dalton, I'm hearing. Penn State fans are in shambles. They didn't even sing Mo Bamba. Alright, can we get another takeaway and try to seal this thing into the win column? He does get a good throw. Here goes Sanders. And the freaking fumble hurts bad. It flips the game on its head here a little bit. Oh yeah, Andy Dalton. That's definitely who I was thinking of. Don't really pay attention to football. You're more of a baseball guy. Brody, who's your MLB team? I mean, we're okay. We're up 3 with the ball, but man, the fumble stuff. The Rangers. Brody, congratulations on that first World Series. What do you think has been the difference this year for the Rangers as to why they haven't, had such a good year? Has it been the injuries? Do you think they lost a little edge? Do you think the roster construction is incorrect right now? If you had to put one thing as like the main reason why the Rangers are where they are right now. I like the mascots in the game too. A heck of a lot.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this.
Hopefully we can hang on.
I gotta get my guys
I don't really want to put on,
Yeah, because this defense
the
is gonna be playing the run. They're gonna be
conservative
loading the
ball
box,
carrier,
trying to get
because that
tackles, using their timeouts to get
limits
the
your
football back. So
ability to
it's gonna
juke
come
and
down to
stuff.
who's better in the trenches.
Play as Oregon, Donald Duck dances. I guess he's not supposed to be all Donald Duck, actually, but sure looks like Donald Duck, doesn't it? Hey, what's up, Matt? How's Matt doing today? Welcome back to chat, Matt. Thought that play was gonna pop big. We got 3rd and 5. Key down, looking for the conversion.
Great job by the
For
defense, seeing it right away,
hopefully it's
reacting
gonna
to
be
the
a
screen,
special game.
going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
To the air, it's Crowder. Got his man in the middle.
I'm just giving myself up there. I don't want to risk it. Now I think we can go conservative ball carrier because we're
Really
deep
nice
enough
job
in
there by the
here.
quarterback, understanding that it's
I feel like I
zone
needed to be
coverage
able to
on
juke and
3rd
stuff
They're
there.
gonna have to find someone
Let's see,
working
Alex
into a soft spot.
Play.
Get
Thanks
the
for
ball in
the
your
follow
hands
out.
quickly, make an
Made a bad
accurate throw,
decision. Stayed up
pick
most
up
of the
your
night
first. Well
while
done.
having to work. Yeah, I had a coworker that used to tell me those were the self-inflicted wounds when you do something like that. But I've been there, and I hope you're able to just kind of rally through the day and go home and get yourself some rest. Were you up playing video games, or, well, I don't mean to pry. Maybe you're doing other stuff, but yeah, if you want to share, what were you doing? I didn't call time, or did I? Did I call time by mistake? I didn't mean to call time.
That's happening in this game. They're just
Son
not
of a
getting
gun.
the push they need all game long up front.
Yeah, maybe I just wrong buttoned it.
Decide to run it.
Too many pixie sticks. Can you eat too many pixie sticks? Talking to the old friend's boyfriend, won't let her talk to you anymore. Troy burned a timeout. I'm just trolling, I guess. Wasn't trying to.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
It's fine. It's fine. No fumbles.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you
But yeah, I must have hit the pad by mistake. I was thinking he started using his timeouts.
Gutsy play caller. A lot of coaches out there that
Victory formation. Despite the inadvertent whistle, and we'll get the win. Upset City. This guy was up 14 on me. Holy cow. All right, I better get some rest. I'm really tempted to play the Michigan game, but I don't want to be super tired throughout the whole day. Michigan, next time the servers are down, I owe it to Coffee Time if he's in. If Coffee Time's not in, then we'll open it up, but he's in the order. All right, let me update the order. Man, what does order say? Yeah, Madden servers were down, at least for Ultimate Team. Well, yeah, Madden brought me over here. I only plan to play college when it's Friday night going to Saturday morning. So let's see here. Edit com order.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation.
All right,
of
next
EA
up
Sports College Football.
is going to be Michigan. Let me see who's on this morning. We'll rate out. Never eat too many blue Sour Patch Kids. Netflix documentary will be made on this comeback. I think I really may grab this game, make it a highlight, and put it on YouTube. I haven't had issues other than the servers were down. I'm assuming it was an update or something, because I was mid game and then it kicked me out. Somebody said they couldn't get in because it said full house too. That sounds like server overload. No, gameplay, I feel like the gameplay is fine. I'm just checking over here right now to see if the server came back up. But hey, Tight Spot, you going to be on for a while, or are you calling it a stream, Tight Spot? If you can hear me, sir. People saying zone defense is especially not good. I've been running the Carolina Panthers deal, and that's been fine so far. Somebody came in, Wags, and claimed they were a top 100 player. They told me to run Colts offense. I'm running your Colts offense, and I'm running Panther defense. They have a 6-1 formation, and you sub out the defensive ends for linebackers, and it plays pretty well. I'm not running it as much though right now because I got Cam Chancellor, and I can't sub Cam in as one of those linebackers. No, you're all good. Yeah, let's raid the Tight Spot here in a second. I'm just checking to see if the servers came back up. But yeah, it was mid-game. I think I won the first two, was winning the third one, Wags, and then it went to where it booted me out. So we switched over to college for a little while. Definitely had a good time. Hope you guys did as well. I just copied Wag's name when I meant to copy Tight Spot's name. Smart. Wag's going to get a raid when he's not even on. But here we go. We're heading to Vegas to the real Tight Spot. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate all the new followers. Tippis, thanks for the big resub. And we'll do it again tomorrow. Matt, you have a great day. Everybody please follow our friend Real Tight Spot right now as we head a little east.